Hello Daniel, how are we doing, mate? You are the first. Hello again, lovely new people, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's not a bad little haul, that new batch, is it really? Oh, mate, there's loads of those. NBA. Give me a second. I'll show you. 1 second. This game has got the thickest manual you ever did see in your life. If you can see, look at the thickness of that. It weighs a ton. It's the thickest game manual on the PlayStation. The case doesn't even shut properly. NBA Live 97. Case doesn't even shut properly as a consequence. Let me just put that back. Two. I don't know what that means, dude. Yeah, there we go. Big monster truck tires. Yeah, section A. Oh, section A. I get what you mean now. Yeah, they don't make manuals like that no more, do they? It's a shame. I prefer manuals. Gives you something to read while you're on crapper. Oh, I'm going to spend all my money on this bloody truck here. Diff lock. Unlock. No, engageable. There we go. Snorkel. Yes, we need a snorkel. Right, I'm about skint now, so that's fine. I've got everything I need. Right. Developers still like to pop by. Yeah, there's not enough, is there, that do that? There is still a few, like you say. Oh, what's it? I've got a PS4 game. Hang on a sec. I can't bloody read what it says. Hang on a second. Grand Ages Medieval. It's a PS4 game, and it's got a really thick manual for a PS4 game. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I'm not complaining. I love it. Right. Let's try and sort this out. Yeah, manuals for the win, right? Alright, we're ready to go. Let's see. We're trying something different here, by the way. I've never used this truck before. So we're going to try and get this truck. I'll show you what my objective here is anyway. I'm going to get from there, down this back road here, which I went down this road earlier, all the way down here, into there. Into Island Lake. That's my objective anyway. Whether I get there without tipping over is a different matter. Eldest no friend. Yeah, I agree with you, Daniel, there, mate. I mean, it's quite depressing, right? That when we were kids, we could go and get a game, and on the bus on the way home, or in the car, whatever, you could sit and read the manual front to back, or even when you're on toilet, or even before you played the game, you read the manual so you knew not just the controls but the story of the game, because most manuals had stories to the games as well. Like, give you an example, Tomb Raider 2, for example, if you just play the game, the story is quite hard to follow, but most of the story is in the manual. But yeah, nowadays you just get a box and that is it. Like, I think it's probably part of this digital push, in it. Get rid of manuals, then get rid of the games altogether. It's a shame, isn't it? You need some chunky manuals to read on crapper any day. Reversible cover. Yeah, I agree, mate. It sucks, doesn't it? Reversible covers are all we get these days. Now, I'm going to sneak a bit of fuel here, because this is a long trip for this truck I've never used. It'll be a small fuel tank. Evening, Gareth. Yeah, I've got Wayne's stream on my phone here at the side of me. I've just got the volume turned down. So I'm kind of like playing this, and then between bits I'll have a little glance down to see how Wayne's getting on Demon Souls. Yeah, steelbooks, that's it, Parky. We love a good steelbook, right? I mean, I've got a few. I'm not a collector of them by any stretch, but yeah, I've got a few that I don't mind. They just look cool, don't they? Oh god, don't get stuck already, come on. Stuck here, or can I get out? Come on, keep going, keep going. Excuse me. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Oh, I'm gonna have to use a wrench. No, broke the tree. That's it. Let's get up, get up, get up. This truck just lacked power. Oh, there we go. The problem I'm having with this truck, by the way, is it's got no all-wheel drive. It has no differential, so it's just rear-wheel driven. And as you can see, it's only a tiny truck. I've got visions of it flipping over, though. I'll be honest. I'd be amazed if I get even halfway to my objective. If I get to the water crossing and I'm still on all the wheels, I'll be very, very surprised. This truck does not feel stable with this 4x4 on the back. Oh, precarious, precarious, precarious. Feather the throttle down here because it's a bit tippy in this bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I'm going over here, watch. You watch, I'm going to tip over here. We're still going to plod though. We're going to go for it. Come on! We're going to keep trying, we're going to keep trying. Got a few myself. Yeah, that's a good thing in CX when you find steel is the same price as the standard game. It's probably one of the good things about CX. Yeah, I've gone. Let's just... oh, I don't even need to remove the cargo. The truck's done. Oh, can I write it? It's moving just. Yeah, yes, Parky, I saw that you put on the comment to my video about Need for Speed Shift. I've got both of those, Shift 1 and 2. Oddly enough though, I've already finished them, so I won't be playing them again, if you know what I mean, or not for a while at least. I cannot believe I saved the truck. Now then, Purple, how are we doing? Right, let's try and write the 4x4. There we go. We're gonna take the 4x4 and get off the hill, and maybe I can get the truck down here without the weight of this on it. Does this game ever go on offer? And if so, what price does it tend to go for? Parky, I think he said it was 13 or 14 pound for this game on the PlayStation Store, if you want it digitally, that is. Whereas the physical version for PS4, it's 20 quid in CEX, and for PS5 it's 25 if you want it physical, or if you want it digital. Yeah, I think he said it's like 13 or 14 pound. PS3 overheated, so it's been in bits and replaced. What sort of PS3 have you got, Purple? Have you got one of them fat ones or a slim one? £13 12p. Overheated again. A slim. You know, I've got a slim down here, and I've had no issues with it over this past year. But I've got a super slim, so as well. So I've kind of given up on the slim, if I'm honest. Maybe get a super slim. If I'm honest, they don't look. They're a lot cheaper in terms of quality, I know, but it's a lot quieter on the super slim. Jesus, come on, truck. Hopefully you can fix your slim though. I mean, it's not like they still make PlayStations, so it's not like they're easily replaceable, really, is it? Well, they are. It's just money you don't have to spend. Are you considering getting this game? Was it Dan asking about the price? You should get it. I implore anybody to get this game and play it. Even if you don't play it with me, just play it. Wrong button. Right, the moral of the story here is, if I flip this truck one more time, change truck, where is it? There it is. If I flip this truck again with this on the back, we're gonna just bin the main truck off, and we'll just stick to the 4x4, because I'm only going into the next map to do some scouting on the watchtowers, but I don't really know why I've bothered taking this truck. I feel like I've set myself up for failure by bringing it. But what we're going to do also is we're going to change the time of day, because I hate driving in the dark. Come on, you useless truck. Come on. There we go. There we go. Thought I'd lost it again then. Come on, come on. Right, we're going down the hill. Surely that means I'm out of the difficult bit. Nope, no, because this is a tricky bit. Remember this bit. No, we'll get through it, get through it. Come on. What are we stuck on? Drive up, there we go. Go, go, go. I do not like this add-on for this truck. That tail lift just keeps catching on the trees. Come on, don't tip over. I should really get my steering wheel out, get it all set up again to play this game. I feel it'll be a hell of a lot more difficult with the steering wheel than it is with the controller. We're nearly at the water crossing. I only tipped over once. I'd consider that good going. Twice. Shit. Right, change truck. I've got the autonomous winch in this, so as long as there's something to winch to, I should be able to right myself here. You can drive in cab view. Yeah, you can drive in cab view. Bear with me when I get this car righted. When I right it, I'll show you. Like a boat capsized. Yeah, mate, this that truck is just not very good, I don't think, for the equipment I put on it. Winch point. Right, I need to right this thing first, and I'm going to see if I can right the truck. If I can, ideal, but if not, then I'm just going to go ahead with this thing. I feel this would probably be much more beneficial to me anyway, to use this. I just think that truck's no good with that add-on on the back of it. It just makes it really top heavy. But if I can right it, which I doubt it, but we'll give it a go. Whoa, go on, son. Right, so we've managed to right it. Right, let's see if I can get across without a vehicle on it. What happened here? I flipped on the loop, I flipped the truck up, this truck up, I flipped it over twice while moving the 4x4 there. But this is just continuation from where I was up to earlier. I haven't set my objective really. I don't want to do the tasks yet, I want to do the actual missions. So I should probably look at which ones to do. Metal beams to there. Yeah, I'm sure we'll find metal beams in that map. Gateway Island. We'll have a look. We'll just get there because I want to get the car into Island Lake, sorry. Do some scouting around the map and get all the watchtowers done. Once I've done that, then I'll get on with the objectives, but we'll highlight and track this one anyway, so I know which one I'm going to do next. I'm going to hope and pray I can get this truck on here, put the bed down, put the 4x4 back on it, and get to where I'm actually going. Let's try it again now. I'm for one of the birthday presents today. Looking forward to next weekend. Oh, happy birthday, Dan! I remember you saying it was your birthday. Was it today? Yeah. Sure, you said it was today. Yeah, happy birthday anyway, buddy. Atomfall's not bad. I mean, I haven't given it enough time to really say whether I like it or not. But what I have played of it, I liked. There we go. We're going to winch it instead of sticking it on there. I don't know why I wasted a add-on spot. I really didn't think ahead. I should have just looked. I should have just winched the truck the entire time. So now I've wasted an add-on by having this stupidly big blue thing on the back of this really tippy truck. But now I'm actually going faster now than I did when I had that on the truck. It's just insane. Well, it says I'm barely moving now. Reposition my leg. Have you played Atomfall yet then, Dan? Have you give it a go yet, or have you just stuck it to one side for the time being and saving it for the weekend? Yeah, I don't mind it because it's set in the north of England, isn't it? So most of the lingo that the folks say and stuff, it's like kind of it's not Yorkshire, but it's more my neck of the woods rather than down here in Cornwall. Go. We're making progress. Slowly but surely. I want to play it, but Birthday Boy has been denied PS5 by one of his lovely sons. Oh mate, I'd kick him off of it and say, listen, it's my time, it's my birthday. One time a year when you can get away with anything you want is your birthday, surely. And just kick him off at PlayStation. Say it's my time. I'm off to Atomfall. I want the physical version, but Argos keep saying pick up next week. It's on sale on PS5 Store Red. I want it physical. Parky, have a look on Vinted. I saw I saw a copy on Vinted for 20 quid, and it's obviously the physical on Vinted for Atomfall. I think I got mine off of Vinted for about that price. Oh, Dan, you can't be a soft touch, mate. Not in this day and age, especially with kids. If they're taking piss and it's your birthday, I'd put my foot down. Sorry, I just need to check my map where I'm going here. I'll just have it for $27.99. Have a look on the website for the game collection. They tend to have good sales, and I'm not sure if they've got it in stock or not, but they tend to have a few decent sales. The game collection, that's all they're called. Just Google it. But yeah, I buy stuff off them all the time. I mean, I got excuse me, Hitman World of Assassination, which is 1, 2 and 3 for the PS5 for 18 quid from the game collection. I recommend them if you've never used them before anyway. Excuse me, I just need to get a drink here. Right, I don't think this truck's going to make the water, but we will give it a go. Oh, Jesus. Oh, we've got to the bottom of it. I think it's sold out of the game collection. Well, thank you for letting us know, Luke. I honestly didn't know. I haven't been on that site for a little while, to be fair. Right, got a winch out. But yeah, I've other than my most recent video, I haven't bought any modern games per se. I think the most, although it's a modern remaster of a PS1 game, would you really call that a modern game if it's just a remaster? Technically you would, wouldn't you? But yeah, I've not really bought modern games for a while. Although there's still a few I want. Sniper Elite, Resistance, the Ghost of Yotai and Tsushima, I want them. And the Death Stranding games on PS5. Other than that, I'm pretty much set for modern games for a little while. I mean, I'm loving Snowrunner again. This game came out 5 years ago. my front end so bogged down? Come on. Oh, come on, man. I'm stuck on front end of truck. Aha. A longer point for leaching. Oh, mate. Collection's great. £2. I assume the PS4 version though, right? I did see that Temu, of all places, was selling PlayStation 4 games, and I couldn't believe it when I saw that. I didn't think it was real. There's a lot of hours between both of this and oh yeah, I've seen that, like Death Stranding. It's like a 200 Death Stranding 2 at least. Is it like a 200-hour game or something? I'm sure I saw that. Come on, truck, stop failing me now. You've been nothing but a miserable letdown. Hello, friend. Hello, Lara Croft Gaming. Huh, Tomb Raider's my favourite game series. Hello. Alright, Barry. Yeah, nice one, Darren. Darren? What am I on about? Dan, how are we doing? You good? Apologies, by the way. I didn't mean to say Darren. I don't know why that came to my head. How are we doing? You alright? Death Stranding 2 took me 135 hours. That's some hours, but then this game's a fucking 100 plus hour game. But you can see why with this one, because look, I'm moving at like 1 inch a second. So I think this is where most of this game's hours come from, is shit like that. Right, attach the winch again. Oh, some movement. Yeah, PS4 version. Mate, honestly, how the hell can have Temu started selling PlayStation games? It's crazy. I'd just be thinking they were fake, to be fair. Because, let's be honest, Temu quality has not been great, has it? But I don't want, I want the, what is it called, the director's cut, is that what they call it? I'm excited for Tomb Raider Atlantis. Me too. Really excited for it. I just hope it's done well, if you know what I mean. I don't have a massive amount of hope for Crystal Dynamics as of late. I just have a feeling that they'll screw it up. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of the last Tomb Raider 1 remake. What is it? Anniversary. I still prefer the original classic Tomb Raiders. The OGs, as it were. The original Tomb Raider PlayStation 1 games are brilliant. I love them. And I'm frigging stuck again. Come on, we can mech it this time. Come on. No, don't want to tip it over. We're moving. This truck is an utter disappointing pile of turd. We're getting somewhere now. Finally. Yes! Tarmac. I think this truck should be kept for solid road only now. Because it is an absolute heap of crap, this truck. I don't feel like I can get much use out of this truck. Maybe it's the add-on. I'm wasting it with the add-on, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm not enjoying that truck at all. Excuse me, I need to reposition myself. Oh, my comments have gone all funky again for some reason. Ben, press the like button, guys. Yeah, please press the like button. How are we doing, Ben? You alright? Did your Resident Evil stream yet? Have you finished it, or did you not succeed this one? It is crazy. It ain't fake, it's genuine. Mate, that's amazing. I honestly can't believe that. Tomb Raider 2 is the best of the trilogy. Yeah, apologies, by the way. My comments are a bit Higgledy-piggledy, the ones on screen are not matching up to my screen here. Tomb Raider 2, the rest trilogy. I like Tomb Raider 2. The last Tomb Raider trilogy got worse as they went in for me. 2013 was great though. I didn't mind. I didn't mind it. I'm just the original 5, and they could have stopped at that and I'd have been happy with that. Do I play Fortnite? Hell no. My kids do. Well, my eldest one does anyway. I don't play Fortnite. I ain't got patience for those online games, if I'm honest. I've still got to do the game. I'm 20 minutes over par. I'm not sure if I'll ever do it this way. Oh, mate, if you're over par, if you're over the time, would it not be best to start again? I'm watching United beat Everton while watching this stream. Oh, Man United. I'm not a football fan, but I don't support Man U. I can't. My team suck anyway, so I don't know why I'm making any comments. No, I can't stand Fortnite. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Fortnite, if I'm honest. I really am not a fan. There's a chance I could redeem it, but I need to practice anyway. Fair point, Ben. I mean, you've got more patience than me for the Resident Evil stuff, especially those, what are they called, timed runs. Right, I'm ditching that truck, that absolute disappointing mess of a truck there. I'm leaving it there. I need to go and do these watchtowers in this map. Where are they? There's one there, one there, one there, one there. There is one over here, so I feel like I'm going to go for that one first, which is right up that road I've just literally gone past, so we'll turn around. Up there. Yes, if you're not sure what I'm doing here, I'm going to the watchtowers to reveal all of the map so I can concentrate on the tasks that I've got to do without having to just wing it, because a lot of the time the routes have like broken bridges, downed trees or whatever blocking the road, and then you have to take a long road round, and it makes some of the trips just more hassle than they need to be. And also I can find the upgrades that I can apply to certain trucks. Like there's some trucks that I still need to unlock raised suspension and stuff. Yeah, Ben, I don't understand why the chat does that when you do it through. I think it's just like a PlayStation exclusive cock-up, right? I've never seen it on any other way and in any other format where it repeats the chats like that. For chat. Well, what I say, Parky, is I normally just say, look, different strokes for different folks, you know. I mean, this game is not up everybody's alley, is it? Let's be honest. And like Fortnite's not up ours, but then football games are not up mine, and neither's horror. Horror games, I mean, I'm 42, and I still get scared at horror games. Yes, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm a bit of a pussy when it comes to horror games. Like I've got Silent Hill 2 remake up on the shelf here. It's never even been in my PlayStation yet. I'm just too scared to play it. I mean, I tried to play the Resident Evil 1 remake, the Origins collection or whatever it's called, and I within the first 10 minutes it gave me heart palpitations, and I just feel that any game that makes me feel that way is probably not good for me. So yeah, I haven't bothered playing any horror games since. I can just about... Am I going the wrong bloody way here? What am I doing? I don't know why it's done that. Right, there we go. There's an upgrade I need to collect. Yeah, I'm terrified to play Alien Isolation, and the stupid thing, mate, is the Alien series is my favourite like movie horror series in general. I love the movies. I can watch the movies every single day, whereas Alien Isolation scares the pants out of me. I played it up until, is it chapter 3, when the alien first appears out of the vents. I shit this end so much, I was like, nope, I'm noped out big time. I just can't do it. Horror games in VR. Let's take a break. What? No. I couldn't even play a horror game in VR, I'm afraid to say. Well, I'm not afraid to say it, I'm openly admitting it. Yeah, no, horror games are just not for me. I mean, a 42-year-old man being scared of video games, it kind of says it all, doesn't it? But, yeah, no, I'd just give me games like this any day. I've ever played Half-Life. Is that the one with those head crab things, where you play as the guy with the crowbar? That is that game, right? Yeah, I played it on the... Is it called the Orange Box? On the PlayStation 3 and the 360? I played that, yes. Yeah, I've played that. I didn't mind that, to be fair. Tries to play Resi 7 in VR. It didn't take long for me to decide. Yeah, no, that's the one game I've tried on the PlayStation 4 VR, Dan. I played Resident Evil 4, but there's a bit where, you know, on the PlayStation 4 VR, you can actually like look around corners with the VR on, and I found myself every time I moved on that game, I was looking around everything, and even opening the doors and the cupboards, I was peeking in like some tentative little weirdo. But yeah, I'm not good for horror games, especially VR. Valve can't count to 3. Do you ever think there's going to be a Half-Life 3? I honestly don't think they'll ever do it. If they're going to do it, they'd have done it by now, right? My son just finished Evil Within on his Xbox. It's not scary. See, I tried Evil Within, and it's the first one, right, where the beginning of the game, and you're hung. There's like things hanging from the ceiling, like corpses and stuff. Yeah, as soon as I got to that little bit, I noped out straight away. Alien game in VR. It's called You Walk Around Corridors. Same detection. Oh, a Rogue Incursion. I did want to play that, but I feel I would need to probably wear nappies at the same time if I was going to play that. Resi 7, 77, Edge of the Time. Completed Condemned 1 and 2. Never played Condemned 1. 2, is it Bloodshot? I've never played that either. Alpha 2, Episode 2. Cliffhanger is still left unresolved. How many years ago was that as well? Did that come out, Laura? The Half-Life 2 episode? Any game that uses mind. Oh, mate. Parky, microtransactions are the spawn of Satan, right? Right, so that's where I need to go now. I think we're on a steady mission now with this vehicle. 2007. Jesus. Yeah, I don't think what's that? That's 19 years ago. Jesus. So nearly 20 years ago, if after 20 years that we've not got Half-Life 3, I think we can quite safely say we're never going to get Half-Life 3. I'm not saying I don't want that to happen, but I just got that feeling, if you know what I mean. Come on, keep going. Right, no more. I don't want to be stuck in the mud anymore. Come on, get me out of it. Jesus, yeah, that's oh, hang on, what's going on here? Details, what's going on here? Restore, oh, repair the truck, and I get a new truck. Nice. Well, we'll activate that. I don't want to take it yet. I haven't got the, hang on, how many repair parts does it need? Because I can repair it with this, maybe. Repair. Target. Oh shit, 100, 240, 240. That's a lot of repair points it needs. I ain't got that many on this little thing. 300. Yeah, definitely not enough, so I'm not wasting them on that. We'll come back for you, big guy. Look at the size of it. Yeah, we'll come back for that. Right, bear with me. Map on. So we need to get to there, so just follow the road to there. I know. Any of you guys that are in the chat, apart from Grand Theft Auto 6, what game are you most looking forward to this year? I don't really know what to say for myself, to be honest. Maybe James Bond. Is it 007 First Light? I'm looking forward to that. I'm not a GTA fan, so not GTA for me. Well, Lara Croft might be open, we get Half-Life 3, but I doubt it. Lucy on this for sure. Yeah, I keep forgetting we're getting two Tomb Raider games in the space of a year. But yeah, the one you've just said there, Legacy of Atlantis, is the remake of the first one, right? And what's the other one called? Catalyst? Is that the one? I get that feel that that's what the name for the next one's called. I don't know. I think they should just do like remakes of the classics. Like, I'm not saying just keep remake, but you know, like obviously this Legacy of Atlantis is a remake of 1 in the new way. Why not do the same thing for 2 and 3? Because 3 is such a good game, but let down by its weak storytelling. Neon Inferno and Prison City to Ryan Contra style retro games. Right on my street. Oh, Contra's like the bullet hell style games, right? They're not my game. Them, I'll be honest with you, Dan. I suck at them games. I really do. Another objective. Let's just. Oh, I don't need to accept it. But we'll keep going. Where am I going here? Tomb Raider Catalyst is rumours of completely open world. Oh, I hope not. I mean, I've got nothing against open world games, but I just think Tomb Raider in an open world setting probably wouldn't work. I mean, I didn't really like the semi-open world structure of Underworld when you got the motorbike and you went from one place to another. I prefer Tomb Raider as like the go to Tomb, do Tomb, have a little story section, get dropped in place or two, do Tomb or place and move on. I don't know, I just feel like an open world structure to Tomb Raider might not work. I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong, and I'm always wrong if I'm honest. But no, I just feel I don't know. I don't think it'd work for Tomb Raider in the way we might like it to. I take it Park is looking forward to Grand Theft Auto. I'll be honest, I'd much more play a Tomb Raider game than a Grand Theft Auto game. I mean, hell, I'd gladly replay Tomb Raider 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and the dreadful 6th one, what's it called again? Angel of Darkness, than play Grand Theft Auto again. And I know that's quite controversial, but Grand Theft Auto was good. I enjoyed that. Grand Theft Auto, it just felt like toilet humour. Like I was laughing at something I'd seen a million times before. And I'll be honest, I didn't really laugh at Grand Theft Auto 3. And I didn't like the way the online aspect of, Grand Theft Auto 5. I didn't like the way the online of it was either. Like it was just pay to win, and then you get smashed about silly by people on flying motorbikes. What the hell was that about? If they do an online for 6, which no doubt they will, there'll be a Grand Theft Auto 6 online. For God, I hope they leave out the flying cars and the flying motorbikes, because I just don't understand in what world is that based around everything you experience in the Grand Theft Auto games. You know what I mean. I'm not the most articulate with my words, I'll be honest, but yeah, it just didn't seem right. Flying bikes and cars in a Grand Theft Auto game did not make sense to me. Boycott GTA 6 because of the delays. I even thought I was wasn't excited for it in the first place. Oh, even though you weren't excited, yeah. I'm not bothered for GTA. Honestly, the older I've got, the more I understand why some people don't like it. Like back with the PS2 ones, GTA 3, Vice City, I liked those games. Don't get me wrong, I really liked those. They were, you know, that was my sort of time for those games. GTA 4, I enjoyed it because it was, I guess the cultural aspect of it being the way it was. But no, I genuinely didn't like 5 at all. It just, how can I put this in a way that makes a bit more sense? Is I can't think of the right words to use if I'm honest. Right, but yeah, GTA 5 just did not sit well with me at all. And that's not me because I'm too old for it. That's not it. Really, I think if anything, I'm not too old for it, but I don't really know what I'm saying here. But yeah, I don't like Grand Theft Auto anymore. Yeah, it's just the same as I don't like Call of Duty anymore. I mean, those games turned into Fortnite with kill streaks. That was never what Call of Duty was about, right? I mean, probably upset someone who's watching now. Everybody likes Call of Duty, don't they? But and GTA, but I mean, a minority one could say. Here we go. We finally got to the watchtower. Right, that's that done. Right, we need to get to that upgrade there. How can I get to that? I reckon if I go down between these trees, I could probably get to that upgrade that way. And then I need to get to that watchtower. I haven't been a fan of COD for years. Luke, I just don't get the hype around COD. Every year people pay crazy money for the exact same game. And I saw the videos of, is it Black Ops 7, the most recent one? I saw some of the videos of that, and I honestly can't believe that was they released it. And I know they said they weren't going to bring all these daft skin packs to it, but they did anyway. I mean, what was it that put me off when I saw it in the last Call of Duty game? Nicki Minaj and stuff like that skins. I mean, it's Call of Duty, it's a war game. Why you got Nicki Minaj running around in that? I mean, that bitch can't even sing, let alone run around with a gun. Jesus Christ. Right, I need to go that way to that tower. So I'm going to try and go here, 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 and we'll evaluate it. Did you hear about the guy who murdered his girlfriend and was crying to the police? Yeah, someone mentioned that in the comments here on one of the streams I was doing. Was it yesterday or maybe the day before? Someone mentioned about a murder, and then he got upset because he's going to miss GTA 6. If you're going to get upset about missing a fucking video game, don't do something stupid, right? It's like FIFA, it's the same crap of year. People moan about it. Skins are chasing. Yeah, that's it. It's like FIFA, I don't play FIFA anymore. I mean, the most recent FIFA I have in my collection is 21. I won't buy another one until, I don't know, until I come across it in a charity shop for 50p or something. It's just not my game anymore, playing those, because FIFA, it's more catered to, is it Ultimate Team? Again, a game mode where you're supposed to spend money. They don't really update much in the other way, do they? Like the single player aspect. I've seen it on TikTok. Oh, I wouldn't even know how to work TikTok, Parky. I don't even know what a TikTok is. And I know it's an app, but that's literally as much as I know about it. I've never seen anything on TikTok. So still be alive. Release the game on time. Oh, I can't think we can go around blaming Rockstar for another person's actions, right? I like the style there, though. But no, we can't go blaming game devs for that. I mean, they're never going to release it yet. Anyway, are they? Come on, let's be honest. They've got. Oh, I guess that tower. Just follow this road. They've got the what they call it, the whales, who spend loads of money on those shark cards and stuff. You call them whales, don't you? When people that just constantly spend money on online aspects. I mean, you've got how many people still buy those currency cards on GTA online? I imagine a lot of people do that. So Rockstar have got no incentive to release GTA 6 so quick when people are still spending crazy money on GTA 5. I mean, that game came out, what, about 12 years ago now? And it's still going strong. Last FIFA I played was 14. Until I became free and used the mod PES and used the real things. Yeah, I get what you mean. Modding PES, yeah, we've all been there, mate. Last FIFA I played was 05 Manager mode on GameCube. Jesus, that's some time ago, isn't it? What have I got? Yeah, metal beams to get tether. My lad does. I keep telling him he's daft buying them shark cards. Oh, mate, I wouldn't even let my kids spend money on microtransactions. And I know that probably makes me sound like I'm a grumpy old git, but I don't care. I mean, you're just incentivizing devs not to do the right, these game companies not to do the right thing. If you keep giving them money for crap that you've got no physical evidence with it, like them shark cards, for example. You buy GTA dollars or whatever. You can't then turn that into something else, can you? It's just literally in-game dollars that you buy one car that costs 50 million, and there you go, your money's gone straight away. 16 years, I think. GTA 5 is 16-year-old. Wow. It's 25 up to him. He's paying for... Oh, well, I get what you're saying there, Parky. But 25. Anyone who's 25 who's spending their money on GTA needs to give his head a wobble. I mean, come on. At that age, at 25, I were out, let's be honest, it's late at night, so I'll just say, I were out shagging and getting pissed at 25, right? I weren't spending money on GTA dollars. I'll be honest, look, I mean, there were not a chance in hell I'd be spending real money on GTA dollars at 25. I'd be, at this, what time is it now? Just gone 10 o'clock, right? At this time, I'd be wankered in a bar, trying to pull a girl that, I guess that was a different time though, I guess. I mean, I was 25, hang on, 2006, I think I was 25, somewhere around there. GTA came out in 2013. I thought it did as well. Did it come out before then? GTA 5 still makes between 55 and 100 million a month. Jesus. Well, there you go. That's why we've got no GTA 6 yet. I mean, it's crazy that the game has been out as long as it has. So yeah, what, 2013, 13 years this year then, right? So the fact that it still makes 55 to 100 million dollars a month, or pound a month, says it all. They are definitely not in any rush to give us the next game, are they? Right, get this upgrade. I've not got that many left to go now, surely. Hang on, where am I pointing in regards to the map? Oh, there we go, up that trail. It's either doing that or buying darts or going watching BWFC, Bolton Wanderers. Is a season ticket holder. Jesus, darts, buying darts, should be playing it. He should be throwing his own darts at that age. Sorry, I'm not encouraging that behaviour at all. The GTA cow still has milk. Yeah, it would seem it's still got golden milk as the GTA cash cow. But then saying that, I imagine GTA 6 when it comes out we'll get, like we did with PS4, the definitive edition. PS6 will come out, we'll get the definitive edition of GTA 6, and then the PS7 will come out and we'll get a remaster. I can just see it coming now, really. But yeah, I reckon they'll probably milk. Oh, what's that for? Oh yeah. Yeah, I think they'll probably milk GTA 6 for probably 15 years. I'd imagine GTA 7 will be 2040, if not after that. Which is crazy to say, right? 2040. Jesus, that would just be insane. Right, is that the last? No, there's a tower there. I had the map the wrong way around there. We need to go back down the hill, make my way that way. That way. There's a trailer there. I don't know what that means. Let's get to there, and then I need to get to this little job here. So I'm going to assume I can go this way and get to it that way. It looks like I can, so we'll wing it for the time being. Let's just reverse down the hill. It'll be easier. He says, swaying all over the place. GTA 6 will be out when Sony says PS6 time. Yeah, I think it'll come out, and then PS6 is probably going to get announced end of this year, early next year anyway. So the official announcement's not far away. So yeah, GTA 6 will 100% come out on this gen and next gen, 100%. Like Purple said, the GTA cash cow will just be getting milked. Right, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put daytime on. I can't see shit going backwards. Right, where am I in relation to the track? Oh yeah, definitely I can't see shit. Way off the tracks there. He does play it. Oh, darts, he plays darts. Right, I get what you mean. I will probably be dead when GTA 7 comes out. Well, I think half of the bloody country will be by the time 2040 comes, right? Oh god, what's happening? Oh, I'm running out of fuel, that's why. Hang on. I need to refuel my vehicle. It's a good job I've got spares, isn't it? Let's just get it fueled up. Right, am I going the right way here? Yes, turning that way. So PS6 is going to be Christmas time. PS5 is PS4. Everything stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not overly keen on the PS5 generation parking. I mean, I do like the SSD thing. They are so much better than waiting for load times for sure. But yeah, I'm not. The graphics are not all that much different, if I'm honest. But I don't know. I don't think COVID helped with a big portion of it. But then the games have not exactly been anything spectacular. Like the PS3. Look at the PS3. How many Uncharted's did we get? How many Bioshocks did we get? Like, let me just pause it a second and have a look. Tomb Raiders, games like the Saboteur, for God's sake. Prototype 1 and 2, Fear 1, 2, 3. You know, how many different games did we get over the PS3's lifespan? I mean, we got 3 Batman Arkham games, for God's sake. I'm not going to say anything about Assassin's Creed because they are quite literally ass, but we got quite a lot of games on PS3, and then PS4 we got shitloads. PS5, when you walk into a CEX and you look on shelves, how many of those games are well-known games? The amount of indie stuff, I mean, and this is no slate on indie by any stretch, but there's just way too much in the way of not good enough games. What's this thing? Right, well, I'm just going to accept it anyway. Ah, look at that. I refueled, and I don't think I can refuel my roof rack, can I? Oh, yes, I can. Get you fueled up off that trailer. Go for it. There we go. Back to full fuel. Oh, hang on. So many games to keep yourself happy for years to come. Yeah, oh, hang on. I'm still finding it hard to believe that PS5's is not far off 6 years old. Yeah, to be fair, PS1 came out in 1995 in the UK. In 2000 we got the PS2, so 5 years. That's 5, not that's 4. But yeah, we got 5 years before PS2 came out, which is, that makes it the shortest. But yeah, PS6 is still I would say at least another year off anyway. Sorry, Sony. Yeah, I've got more games than sense in this room here. I mean, as you saw in my video today, I've got 1,120 PS1 games. I'm never going to play all these games in the rest of my lifetime. I don't think. I'll try, but I just don't think I'll be able to finish or give them all a fair shake. With 5 years into Gen, Naughty Dog and Rockstar haven't released a single game. Both released. Yeah, there you go. Says it all, doesn't it? I mean, Rockstar used to make other games like Bully. Even on PS2, what's the Smuggler's Run? They used to make other games other than Red Dead and Grand Theft Auto. But I mean, shit, they even made a table tennis game. And then on PS1, Rockstar made loads of games people that like didn't even think of, like Thrasher, Skate and Destroy, stuff like that. You know, now they just make GTA and Red Dead. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? I'm not a fan. I regret buying PS5. SD only does it for me. It's just a remastered cash cow with shovelware to add. No bloody games. I mean, it does have some, don't get me wrong, just not like look at the PS4 and you look at all the big, especially the exclusives, right? And you go, yeah, that console had games. And you look at the PS3, look at the exclusives again, and you're like, yeah, that had a lot of games. And then you go PS2, a lot of games. PS1, a lot of games. And then you look at PS5 and you're like, how many exclusives has it got, really? I mean, Ghost of Tsushima and Death Stranding, they're PS4 games that just got re-releases, and then you've got remasters coming out with us. So yeah, I agree in a way PS5 doesn't have games, but it has games, just not very many good games, is how I would what I would say, at least, anyway. Oh, hey up Kev, how we doing, mate? If you want some advice, I'm just in regards to streaming, all I'm using here that you're watching me on is the PlayStation 4 camera. It's the square one, the square rectangular PS4 camera, and the audio is going through that camera as well. I've got a headset. I tried it when I first started streaming, and people said it was just too quiet. And I don't particularly like wearing headsets either. It always makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, if I'm honest. Like claustrophobic wearing a headset. Well, yeah, if you want to stream with a PS4, just use the PS4 camera. But if you want to stream on PS5, get the adapter so you can put the PS4 camera into the PS5, because the PS5 camera doesn't have an inbuilt speaker, as far as I'm aware, so you'd need to use the PS4 camera. So like what you're seeing me on and hearing me on is coming from the same device, basically. Hey Kev. Yeah man, I hope you're doing well as well, Kev, mate. Honestly, I wanted to put comments, but I figured if you were having a bit of rest and relaxation, you might want it to be left alone. And I'm glad you're back, mate. Yeah, it's good to see you doing well again, mate. I mean, it's Bike Shed Boy and it is your lad. I was even going to reach out to him, but I didn't want to pry if you were having, you know, in case there was any like private things going on. I didn't want to get involved. I'm just another guy on YouTube, on the internet at the end of the day, aren't I? Oh, good, mate. Yeah, man. I'm glad you are, mate. Right. I agree. Must have most of the games on PC. You tried to stream on PS5, didn't you, Parky? Apparently, I mean, I've not tried to stream on PS5, but Jason from Command and Console, he said that he didn't enjoy the PS5 streaming. I mean, I imagine it's much better than Is it the Xbox? The Xbox is quite difficult to stream with, or you need an additional app or something stupid? I mean, I've never streamed on PS4 myself up until doing this game. That's it, Kev. We do have to stick together, mate. Well, yeah, I'd never tried streaming before. It just give it a go with PS4 or PS5. If you don't like it, at least you can say you tried, eh? Enjoyed the comeback video, mate. Glad to see you well. Yeah, I enjoyed that video as well, man. It's good to see you back, Kev. There's none there. Right. So to get there, then I need to go up that little lane. But I need to go. Well, I'm gonna try and be cheeky here, right, and see if I can cut through there without having to go back down that road. Like you're doing now, broadcasting. Yeah, is that what it is? I mean, I thought I was just streaming to YouTube. I've absolutely no idea. But yeah, I mean, I've said it before. Modern technology, come on, get through there. Modern technology baffles me. I'm not the most technically inept guy in the world, so I ended up having to Google how to stream from PS4. It turns out that button that says share on the controller has a reason. I honestly didn't think much to it. Yeah, Kev, we hope you are getting better, mate. You're a legend in this game. I'm gonna do some more streaming. I also find it, yeah, headsets are just not for me. I mean, I know some people are all like on the internet all day, every day, and they've got them attached to their heads every single minute of every single day. I can't do that. I mean, I get claustrophobic being in a car with all the windows up. I know that might sound a bit daft, but yeah, I like to have even just a little crack in a window, you know, just so I can breathe. And having a headset on just makes me claustrophobic too. Googled it, Parky. Yeah, man, that's all I did. Just Googled it, and it says press the share button and broadcast, and link your app. Is that the right word? Twitch or YouTube? And I chose YouTube because I've got a YouTube channel. Twitch, I ain't got a bloody clue how you work that. Story about the boat and the receptionist. I've pulled sets up here to find it right. Oh god, I've just got some friggin' generic headset. You know, that's it, Kev. I mean, even in dead of winter, I've got windows open, just a little crack. I need to have that fresh air. In a car, I've got to have the fresh air. I mean, Jesus, I can't even lay in bed with a duvet completely over me. It sounds daft, but I have to have a foot hanging out on the edge of the bed. Call me daft and a bit weird for that. But yeah, I can't be fully covered or anything. I just get claustrophobic feelings. I don't like to be smothered. Oh, what's this thing? Weird. Right, up there and follow that. Boom. And then we're at the last watchtower. Then we can start doing some proper missions like this one in the corner, power line mission. Am I supposed to be activating these things or something? God, the road disappears. You would not have liked my job as a water treatment engineer to climb through washing it inside water. Inside them? Hell no, Purple. I mean, I'm an electrician as my trade, job, whatever you want to call it, right? And I can't stand getting in loft spaces either. I mean, granted, yeah, the laying on insulation to pull wires is awful. But no, loft spaces in some of the properties in Cornwall, cramped, small, tiny little crawl spaces that are like barely big enough to get through. And I've put a bit of weight on, so it's quite a snug fit to be doing that. Bedroom doors is open. Well, same, Kev, same. My bedroom door is open right now, even though I'm sat in here talking to a camera, not actually talking to anyone properly. But yeah, I have to have my door open, even just a little bit. Oh, there's another upgrade there. I'm gonna go and get that before I do the. Oh, that's easy to get to. Before I go and do the mission, I think that's the only upgrade on the map. Let's just check. Once I've got the upgrades, I can get on with the job. Yeah, the only one available at the minute. Let's go for it. Now I'm checking the map again just to make sure I'm going the right way. Let me say, yeah, park here. It's how it is. I don't know. I mean, some people think it might be a bit weird. Like my missus, she thinks it's a little weird that I have to have like windows in a car, even if it's pissing it down outside. I have to have the car window driving somewhere. It don't have to be like getting me soaked, but it has to be opened a little bit, just a little bit. I just feel weird. Those guys who squeeze their way through rough cave tunnels, yeah. Dan, I agree, mate. I can't watch those caving, those people that do caving and stuff. It gives me anxiety to hell. Like, I start freaking out just watching them. The mad thing is, I never used to be like that. I think it's just the older I've got, the worse I've got. The more scared of things I am. These days, I'm a bit broken. I stay away from lots. Yeah, man, I'm always bloody broken. I mean, I've got bad knees. I've got a sketchy back. Yeah, my body's knackered. My missus is always telling me turn TV off at night. So, do you have it on for like a night light, Parky? Do you have to have like a light on at night? Spelunking. Yeah, that's the word, Purple. It's such a weird word, that, isn't it? Spelunking. Right, we're nearly at the upgrade, finally. Right, let's get to this upgrade. And there's a fuel trailer again down there. Show the truck list. White Western Star. Yes, that's that shitty ass truck that I flipped on last map. There is that guy who got stuck upside down in a tight tunnel and his body is still there to this day. Oh, is that I saw a video about that on YouTube. Nutty Putty Cave or something. He got stuck in like a really weird position and they can't get him out, so they've just left him there. I'm sure it's called Nutty Putty Cave or something. I'm to sleep. Meds don't kick in proper. Parky, the one thing, it sounds daft. My missus, she uses this like lavender spray. She sprays it on a pillow and it knocks her out senseless. I just take a shot of Night Nurse at night. That knocks you clean out and it's legal. Do you know what I mean? Just get some of that. That'll send you to sleep. Right, shall I try risking going down there? Yeah, you know what? Sod it. I've finished with this truck for now. So let's just try going down there. We'll risk it for a chocolate biscuit. Bit of damage is fine. Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure it's called Nutty Putty Cave that guy got stuck in upside down. A little later last night I slept. Aye. Oh, you had a good sleep last night, did you? There we go, we got down that. That was impressive. Right, stop the engine, refuel my truck from the trailer, because I'm a fuel thief, obviously. Fuel chips. You know it, Daniel, don't you, mate? A bit of Rohypnol on pillar. Is that your dating trick? Is it? I like that. That's good. I need Night Nurse then. I damaged the tendons in my shoulder and I struggle. Purple, just honestly, that Night Nurse, it tastes like you're drinking liquid toothpaste, but it knocks me out for hours. I mean, I'll wake up next day and I'll feel like I've had a night on the sauce. It gives you a bit of a weird sort of hangover the next day, like a minty hangover. It's so weird, honest to God. But yeah, you should try it. Right, so I need 3 lots of metal beams, right, for this task. There's one there on that trailer, which is cool because I've got a truck right there. Take it up there, drop it there. Oh, there's some here as well. Metal beams. Sweet, there's some there. And I can take it there and there. Oh, hang on. If there's some on that trailer there, yeah, I'm going to take it from there to there. Straightforward task, this. I say it now, right? But I have a feeling it's probably not going to be as straightforward, is it? Let's be honest. Done 32-hour shift that week. 32-hour shift? Jesus. I thought at first I read that as just a 32-hour week. And we're going to say that's some rookie numbers, but a 32-hour shift is some fair going. What's that? It's like a day and a half on the bounce. I mean, I used to work in security many years ago, and I used to work like 16 hours, 4 on, 4 off, and that were fucking rough. Does it affect your performance? Minty hangover. Better than sicky. Yeah, purple. Honestly, try night nurse. It knocks you out for summer. Kev knows. He knows. Night nurse is great. A 32-hour week? Or do you mean a 32-hour shift in a week? I mean, I've been doing like bloody 60, 70-hour weeks some days, some weeks. Right, hang on, I honestly didn't even look at my map where we're going here, right? So I can pick something up there and drop it off right there. So that's what we're going to do first. We're going to go there. So we're going to turn left here, and then come back and go up that way to there. Right, there we go. We've got it. 10 hours on Thursday. Just honestly, I don't miss shift work at all. Being able to work for yourself is a godsend. I mean, I earned more money today than I did the whole of last week, and I got a bit of extra cash this week. I did some jobs for someone got in touch with me and they wanted a load of batteries changing out of Pokemon Game Boy games, Pokemon Crystals and Golds. All the batteries were dead and he asked me to fix them. I just said get the part and I'll do it. He got the part, I did it, and I charged him a tenner a cartridge, and I think I did like 15 cartridges. It's literally a case of hold the solder, lift one end, hold the soldering iron, pull it off, put new one on, put some fresh solder on. So literally a 5-minute job, tenner for 5 minutes. Easy stuff. What the bloody hell am I stuck on here? No, that was weird. Right. Oh, it's strapped down, innit? Balls. We've got to we've got to pull the trailer over, basically. Yank that trailer over to make the cargo fall out. There we go. Fuck off, tree. There's a builder and worked for himself till I grew up, and he was on demand. Makes stir fries for persons and houses. Nice. Honestly, grafting is it's good to get out and graft and bust your balls off, but when you get older, you don't enjoy it. Like, you don't enjoy the fact that you've bust your balls off, if you know what I mean. I guess it gives like satisfaction, doesn't it? Night, purple. Have a good night. Yeah, I keep forgetting it's midweek, and a lot of people have like real jobs and stuff, so it's not like I can expect people to sit and watch me drive around in the mud for 10 hours at a time. But yeah, no, good night, Purple. Get some rest, man. I mean, geez, time's it 10:30. I'll probably keep going till about 11, I think. Maybe more. We'll see what task I'm currently doing at 11. I mean, Jesus, the way this game goes, I'll probably still be doing this task at 11. I change the batteries in my Pokemon games, and my friend asked me to change the ones on his. All his cartridge was fake. Oh no! Oh, I hate that. There's so many fakes around. I mean, it's easy to tell in it with fakes. It's them blob chips. Dead giveaway. As soon as I see a blob chip in anything, it's in the bin, because it's all shite basically. Anything with a blob chip needs to go in bin. Career change, yeah. It is a crazy career change, isn't it? Oh, late I'll be watching. Yeah, I mean, it's not that late at minute, is it? But I know some people, if you're like, work and all. But yeah, I'll keep going until I get to a point where either my arse goes dead or I start feeling a bit tired. But I've got, I do have to be up and at them in the morning. But saying that, my job for tomorrow, I'll be done by 1. I won't be out all day grafting, put it that way. What do I need here? Oh, please don't tell me there's a road blockage, Oh no, it's there. So I don't need to worry about that right now. What do I need for that job anyway? Let's have a look. Where is it? Bridge the gap. Wooden planks. I ain't got wooden planks to do that job anyway, so we're fine. We'll just keep bloody going. You're at it again, but yes, Ed, I am. Honestly, I love this game. I know I've said it already. I put over 2,000 hours into it on the PS5 version, and I 100%ed the whole base game. And now I've got this PS4 version. I want to just 100% it again, if you know what I mean. Because I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I just fucking love this game. It's just so relaxing, chilling. Like, there's no stress involved in me doing this. Like some games, you play them and stream them, you can't concentrate on talking because you got to concentrate on the game, or if you concentrate on talking, you mess up on the game. Where at least on this, I can just focus on both, if you know what I mean. It's just so chill, man. I really enjoy this shit. So that's that bridge down there. I need to get wooden planks. Alright, okay. I'm just sitting stuck in retail, putting drinks and booze out. Parky, don't worry about it. A job's a bloody job at the end of the day, right? Whether like something I've always said to people, whether you love or hate your job, it doesn't really matter, because you fucking got to do some form of it until you can retire, really, right? Especially if you want to buy things. I mean, shit, if I had to put clothes and shit on my kids' backs, I'd work in fucking McDonald's. I'd work in a chip shop. A job, it doesn't matter, as long as you're earning money and it puts food on the table for your family. That is all that bloody matters, and it pays your bills. That is all that matters at the end of the day. Too many people out there, like, they take too much pride in the fact that they do X or Y for a job. It doesn't really matter whether you sit at a desk and you tippy-tappy on a keyboard and get paid 50 grand a month, or you work in a shop stacking shelves. End of the day, I'm pretty sure most people would get more out of that. Yeah, apart from the money aspect, but yeah, job snob said. You get what I mean there. There's too many of it around. End of the day, if it puts food on your table, it pays your bills, and it keeps your kids in clothes, nappies, whatever, that is all that bloody matters. And at the end of the day, the main thing that matters is, would you rather be working a job where you're in an office, let's just say 60 hours a week, you hate your job, you hate everyone around you, and you see your kids for like 2 hours a day? Or would you rather do what you're doing and see your kids for, let's just say, 5 hours a day, right? For argument's sake. I know what I'd rather do. I'd pick my own happiness and my family over money any day, 100%. I mean, I'm not saying nobody comes to watch me to give you life advice, surely, but I think you know what I mean, right? I mean, I'm not going to be one to give life advice for sure. Right, hang on. Can I get wooden planks from here? Yes, I can. And how many did that bridge need? I need that bridge now. That bridge needed 2 wooden planks. Yeah, I need that bridge to get across here, look, rather than going round. So I'm going to go back from there, round here, to there, to get the wood. You know what? Sorry, we'll just activate it and you'll see what I'm doing. Should be no discrimination about jobs. They all need doing. So, yeah, that's it, mate. Every job in this country needs doing. Whether you're cleaning fucking toilets or you're fucking giving some banker who don't deserve it another stupid fucking bonus. Every single job needs doing in this country, and I feel that's what more people need to understand, is that whether you're fucking cleaning toilets or sticking your arm up a cow's arse, if it's a job that needs to be done, someone's got to do it, right? It's my job, it's all that money to me, that's why I take all the overtime that comes to me after staff say no and go overtime stuff. Yeah, but I mean, end of the day, yeah, I know money matters, right? I'm not stupid to that. Everybody, no. That's the noise they make when you stick your fucking arm up their arse, right? But no, everybody needs money to pay bills and shit. And obviously, I've done overtime galore. I mean, shit, I used to drive forklift trucks when I first left high school, and I used to do like 4 hours a day overtime on top of my shift every single day, 6 days a week, basically. So at the end of the day, money matters, and I used to spunk it all up the wall on booze and absolute shit. Now I'm older, I don't drink, but I spunk it all up the wall on fucking video games. So some things never change, just the things we spend it on. My job cleaning toilets is a job. Yeah, see, look, it doesn't matter, does it? End of the day, as long as you do your job and you get fucking paid for it, really doesn't matter. I mean, obviously some jobs out there are better than others, but at least you've got a job, you know. There's folk out there who won't work if you give them a job. They'll just piss around until you fire them because they don't want to work. So don't ever take it like, you know, just a job that you're working. That's all that matters. We're all kick off. Exactly. You know, so even the basic amenities in life cost money. Everything costs money. So we've all got to work and contribute to society. You know, this country wouldn't be where it is. Well, I say be where it is right now because it's a bit in the drain at the minute. But you know, the country was built off of hard-working people that grafted, not sat at home and wanked off on TikTok or posted pictures on Instagram and sent dick pics to a girl because she's an AI girl or something. Do you know what I mean? It's not what the country was built on. I mean, I'm not Mr. Advice. Don't ever listen. Don't ever take anything I say as some solid advice. But yeah, it's not the way the world should be, is it? Incentivizing some chick to get her tits out on the internet, or someone who actually does proper shit. You know, I know what I'd suggest is the better option. All these bloody, what are they called, OnlyFans girls. What is it? Bonnie Blue, and what's the other one? There's another one who texts like 100 dicks at a time. I can't remember the bloody name of her. But there's two of them. I mean, they're getting paid silly money to get rodded left, right and centre, right? And imagine one day when those girls have kids, right? What did you do, Mum? How did you afford all this? I got shagged 7 ways to Sunday. Spot on that, innit? Job of the day, hey, pay your bills first. Yeah, that's it. As long as you pay your bills, that's all that matters. Spend it on what you want, as long as it's not drugs and hoes. But when you spend it on games, that's when you play them in years and years. Not drink it away and cigarettes. That's it. I used to smoke cigarettes. I quit recently. I'll openly admit, I smoked. I quit. Am I going the wrong way? No, I'm going the right way. I even I vape now because I smoked since I was like 14. It's a disgusting habit. Can't stand it, but I plan on binning the vape off soon because I don't want to do that, replacing one thing for another. And I quit drinking because I had to have I had a kidney taken out about 3 years, maybe about 3-4 years ago now. I had a dodgy kidney, and I had to have it taken out. Now I've only got one, and if I drink, I'm just putting more stress on the one kidney I do have. So why would I want to kill myself? For what? To feel like shit the next day? It doesn't sit right. I mean, anybody that kills themselves for what? And skints themselves to go and get pissed. I mean, I'm not bloody Mr. Advice here, but it's just silly. It doesn't make sense to me. So YouTube did. Suicide is very high in punishment. Yeah. These girls who were taking it 7 ways to Sunday, Bonnie Blue and that other girl, I can't remember her bloody name. But yeah, they're like in the 20s. If they live to 50 after what they've been doing, I'll be amazed. Sorry to them. Don't worry about it, mate. It is what it is. I mean, I'm really open about myself, my past, what's happened to me. You know, none of it matters. And today I'm still here. I'm still healthy. I just shouldn't drink. So, and I choose not to because it's fucking ridiculously expensive, and it doesn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love a beer. Like if I'm down at the beach, because there's loads around here, or if I have a meal, like go out for a meal, I'll have one beer. But I don't go and get pissed anymore, if you know what I mean. I just can't do it. My body doesn't want me to do it anyway. But yeah, the odd beer is fine, but I'll never drink more than, say, 2 pints in a week. No chance, not anymore. Yep, there you go, Parky. And I'll be honest, when I was younger, I used to sell shit I didn't want no more, so I could go out. I used to smoke weed and all sorts when I was a kid. I used to sell shit to afford that sort of shit. I don't do that no more, but you know, we've all been there, done that. Yeah, Kev, I've had a pretty shit health. I mean, not really that you're gonna want to see this, but if you want, I'll show. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna show you my big ass scar. I'll do that another time. But yeah, I've got a massive scar where I had my kidney taken out. But yeah, I don't mind. It is what it is. We need to get across there. This will be fun. Yeah, I used to drink and party like anyone does at young ages. But then you get to a point, and when you wake up and you feel shit from your actions the night before, not just the next day, but the day after that too, or you wake up with bruises, or your clothes covered in fag burns, cigarette burns, sorry for saying that word, but you know, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? I'm not an inspirational guy here at all, but you know what I mean. Why drink yourself silly, epilepsy and chronic heart conditions? Yeah, that's it. I can't justify killing the one kidney I've got remaining for the sake of a night out that I'll forget. Like if I go out drinking, I don't remember half the time what I did the night before. Is that, you know, you spend £100 and you wake up next day, what the hell did I do last night? And then in this modern age, everyone's got smartphones, so next thing you know, you wake up next day and there's loads of pictures of you like that in some weird precarious positions, pissed out of your face, and it's embarrassing is what it is. I just don't get that. Fine, as long as it feels great, buy something you enjoy. Yeah, that's it. Spend your money on shit that matters, basically. I mean, can I get across here without getting stuck? You know what? Fuck it, let's try. Let's just go for it. We're gonna drive through water. But yeah, spend your money on something that brings you joy, man. I mean, I know some people obviously get joy out of drinking and stuff, and sometimes it can be fun if you go into a party, or let's just say you go into a live music event and you're going to see a band. It can be fun, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna have to use winch already. Yeah, this is probably a bad idea. But yeah, it can shave brows. Yeah, that's it. I stopped drinking after taking a shit in a hedge, and I went to work the next day still wearing the slightly. Yes, Dan. See, that's what I mean. There you go. The fact that you do stupid shit, and then you've got to like explain that away. Fucking soil next day's kegs. Oh man, that's crazy. But it is true. It's an example of it. But yeah, shaved brows, Kev. That's one thing. I mean, I'm playing Snowrunner talking about shaving eyebrows and stuff. I love it. I think I'm fucking stuck here. I think I've done myself no favours. Let's try and I'm just gonna rely on the winch to get me out of here. This was a bad idea to take this shortcut. It was a bad choice, wasn't it? One of a kind. How many more games have you got left to get for your amazing PS1 collection? Hey up, one of a kind. Thank you. Hang on, I've got 1,120. It's less than 290 is what I need now. Right off the top of my noodle at this minute in time, I can't think of the number. My brain's just decided it don't want to give math equations out or count, but yeah, less than 290 is what I need anyway. Oh god, I missed a comment there. I lied. It didn't stop me drinking. Oh, you're still on it, Daniel, even though you went to work with shitty pants next day. I love it. I love it. That's funny, to be fair. I was talking about shit in beds yesterday. Yes, Parky, not me, was it? It was Wayno. He was the one who was shitting shitting his pants in his kid's bed. What a conversation. Little Daniel, I remember one time I was a little drunk and twisted my ankle falling down a step, and now I'm older, it's weaker. You know something, Gareth? I did something quite similar when I was younger. Although I didn't go down a step, I was drunk, but I tried to jump over a fence that was about, let's just say it was about waist high, and you know where you try to be cool, where you put one hand on the fence and you just leap over like that sideways action, like he tries is it in Hot Fuzz? He does it in Hot Fuzz. Yeah, I tried that and I went over and landed on my ankle, like I rolled it sideways like that, and my ankle is knackered now. It clicks every time I get up in the morning. Well, that's fucking that's fucking funny. It's age and stupidity, isn't it? But yeah, I've done my ankle doing that. To be fair, another time when I was younger, I put myself in hospital with internal bleeding. I don't know if anyone knows the term. I don't know if it was the term back in the day, hedge hopping, where you're just like jumping over and into bushes and hedges. If hedge hopping is a thing you know, then obviously let me know. But yeah, we did hedge hopping, and little did I realise that on one side of this garden, the hedge was like about it was about a little over waist high, right? And I jumped over it, like hedge hopping, like dove into it and to go over it. Little did I know, on the other side of said hedge, it was like a 10+ foot drop, and I landed like basically I landed face down, and yeah, I had internal bleeding, and I spent a week in hospital after doing that. And that was a stupid thing I did when I was drunk. So yeah, recommendations: don't do stupid things when you've had alcohol. Bush bouncing, yeah, basically that. Yeah, we just called it hedge hopping when we were kids. When I was a kid, and make ramps with your BMX. Yes, Parky, you know it, mate. That's what I used to do. Right, what do I need here? Metal beams? Why have I come for wooden planks? Oh no, metal beams, there we go. Refuel off, that's why I left that trailer there, wasn't it? Refuel, there we go. Making sense to myself now. But yeah, Jesus, that brings back some memories. Building ramps and with BMX. God. The 90s was such a vibe. Oh, that's not too bad. I've got to go here, then back, then that way. Right, that's fine. I can do that easy enough. Yeah, I watched this video earlier on YouTube, funnily enough, talking about the 90s, and it was about the best years of gaming and such. I mean, I know it's just a person's opinion, but it was a person going on about like the best years of gaming were in the 90s. You know, we had PlayStation, N64, all that shit, Mega Drive, sorry, it's SNES. I know some folk get upset with saying SNES. Now there's a one for you folk there. Do we say SNES or SNES? Because I've always called it SNES, but I know some people get tetchy with that. At times I've pulled and wounded myself. Yes, Parky. Bear with me a second, folks. I'm really sorry. I'm hearing some banging from downstairs. I don't know if that's my kid or not. I'll be back in like literally 30 seconds. I'm sorry. Right, sorry about that. It was my cat being an absolute knobhead. He's knocked a plant pot over in the living room, and I fucking hate the cat. He's my little one's cat, and I can't kick him out. Now you say you've put SNES there, Ed. Is it SNES or SNES? Yeah, there we go. I've seen that second comment there. Brilliant childhood in the 90s. Yeah, man. Create memories in stupid ways, but believe me, when you get to my age, it's worth it. Yeah, man, you know, memories are there. You've got memories for a reason, haven't you? Because you've lived and experienced shit. I was PC man in the 90s, playing likes of Leisure Suit Larry games. Oh, Leisure Suit Larry. Now there's some blasts from the past. Leisure Suit Larry games. Bollocks to SNES, mate. We ain't American. No, there is that, but I saw something on a video earlier. This guy was getting proper tetchy at this guy calling it a SNES, and he was pretty shitty with the guy in the comments about the way he said it. Whether he was American or not, I don't know, but yeah, I've always called it the SNES. Greed access, yeah, it's true, innit? You know, sometimes you look back on life and you wish you were younger again, right? I mean, shit, I'd love to be in my teens and early 20s again, just because I feel fucking old and knackered more than anything now. Love my cat. He's naughty going, no, I'm just not a massive, I mean, I don't hate him, the cat we've got. I'm just not a massive pet lover, if you know what I mean. But no, he's an aggro little cat. He is. He does stupid things all the time, like the amount of things he's broken in the house just because he likes to sit there and knock things off. I mean, people say having pets is fun. Having a cat that destroys your house is not my idea of fun. I said, and it's not SNES, is it? Right, so where are we going here now? I'm going to try and focus on what I'm doing here. Right, so pick up, turn back around, go that way to there, and then that's done finally. And I've just noticed I am driving in the dark. There we go. We're driving in the morning now. That's better. I can see what I'm fucking doing. I'm trying to tell you something. Well, the cat is the only thing. If a cat's trying to tell me something, he needs to just chill out and go to sleep. It's late. I mean, he always has zoomies at silly times. Why? It's late. Go to sleep. Do what cats. You know, it's a cat. The driving. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. The annoying thing with the cat is all he does is he sleeps all day, and then he wants to be an arsehole when it's late at night. Like the amount of times I've been woken up at like 1 o'clock in the morning or something stupid like that because he's clattering around the house. It just doesn't make sense to me. Right, that's where we're going. I almost checked the map again for my own stupidity. This way. Chop over the grass. Easier as we get all the wrinkles next. Yeah, I've started to get a few grey hairs. They've started creeping in. Wrinkles are starting to creep in, mostly around the eyes, and I've always got like permanent bags here. That's one thing. But yeah, my job it used to be a physical job. I used to do. I'm an electrician. I used to be like the guy who'd be in the loft pulling wires and chasing all the walls out and dragging spools of cables around houses. Now I just do a lot of like remedial stuff. So it's less of the young man's work basically, and I get paid more. Cats have masters, dogs have masters, cats have slaves. Yeah, pretty much, Kev. Like the cat. You don't own the cat, do you? The cat owns you. Got called a twerp once for saying it's not a Super Famicom, it's a SNES on the video on YouTube. A twerp, Jesus. Yeah, there are some people get so irate about that. I mean, the thing is Famicom is the Japanese name for the SNES, right? The Super Family Computer. That's where the name comes from, right? Whereas the American and British ones is the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the SNES, or the SNES if you want to get pedantic. But yeah, the Famicom's the Japanese name, so never ever let an American call it, unless they've got a Japanese Famicom, then don't ever let them call a SNES a Famicom. Call them out on it, in fact. Yes, I remember you saying the other day. Yeah. Wayne's an electrician too, and my name's Wayne, and I'm an electrician too. He's weird, but he's younger than me, Gareth. I'm older, so I've laid claim to the name because I've got a few years on him. Right, we're nearly there. Yeah, he's a sound bloke, Wayne. I've only ever met him once in person, and that was when I went to his house about 2 years ago now to buy a load of PS1 stuff off of him when he was selling his collection. I bought quite a few off of him, about 30 I think it was I bought off him at the time. Still nowhere near where we were. We're getting there. We nearly got this quest, mission, contract, job. Nearly got it done. Oh, stuck in the bloody mud again. This truck's a right little workhorse. It keeps going, doesn't it? You get stuck all that much. He's a good bloke. Fellow Welshie. I love the Welsh sound people. I used to, when I was younger, I used to party in Newport a lot. Yeah, Wayne's World is he's a great bloke. I mean, I'm hoping he goes to the Cardiff game market again this year because I do want to try and make it to that one. It'd be cool to catch up with him again. Rank 9 at last. Get in. Right, I've got new shit unlocked. Jobs. Oh, there's one there. What's this job? Instruments of development. Deliver 2 there from these places. Right, okay. How many slots does this shit take up though? That's the problem. Quickest way to get there. Oh fucking hell, that's the right mission. Right, what we're gonna do. Is that a trailer? Can I take that? Fuel trailer. So it seems like the land is joined there, right? But then there's loads of trees for winching. I might try and get across to there from here, because that job there says we need them, but the drilling equipment, it doesn't say how many slots it takes up. So that's annoying. Hang on, let me see if I can highlight it again and see if it tells me. 4 slots, right. I've only got a 2 slot truck, so I need a 4 slot trailer. I'm sure I saw one. That's got to be a 4 slot trailer, right? You know what, we're gonna no, it's a semi trailer, so I can't take that. That's a fuel trailer. Watch his vids, they're great. Yeah, Wayne's videos are great. He does now he's not buying as much stuff, he does more like chats, doesn't he, and talks, like he's like proper down to earth with it. Is that a semi trailer? That's a semi trailer. It's no good to me either. Don't have a truck what can move semis. Annoying. That's a small trailer. Is this a semi trailer? Yes, it is. Right, so my only option is to drive another truck all the way down here because there's no garage in this section of the map. Glad he's back posting again. Yeah, he did his back in, didn't he? So he was taking a bit of a break. I did my back in. I mean, I took a little bit of a break as well. Well, I mean, Wayne did his back a bit different to me. I fell down some bloody stairs because of kids. But, you know, the essentials. Bricks, planks and fuel. Right, okay. So sawmill is where I get the planks, I know that. What's in that trailer there? What can I get from there? Planks. Right. Need the police on this game. You've been pulled for being yeah, man. Yeah, you know, I've overloaded the truck. I mean, I was considering doing it a bit ago, overloading the truck, but I don't think I can get away with it. There's not with this truck anyway. It's a bit piss weak for that. Right, there's no 4 slot trailer anywhere, and I want to try and save myself from driving all the way down here. Whereas I can go to the other map, get a truck with. It's going to be a mission, this, right? Because I'm going to have to get a truck that has a saddle with a big trailer to come down here to get said item. So, good job. It's not slip discs. Yeah. Check tire pressure. What do you reckon? Shall I drive from there to here to get a trailer that's probably going to be, well, sorry, to there. That's going to be a task. Or go back to my garage in the other map with a truck with the proper equipment rather than a makeshift truck, which if I use the truck on this map I have to pull a trailer that adds weight to a truck that's already heavy, or if I do the truck with a proper saddle fixing with an Arctic trailer, I think that would be better, but it means me going through a loading screen. We're gonna go through a loading screen, okay? Smithfield Dam, there we go. We're gonna go What trucks have I got here? I've got the Western Star. Yeah, we're gonna go to that one, and I'm gonna return that to the garage, and then I'm gonna get change this truck up and drive back to the other map. Which one's nearer? I think the other one was nearer, but it'd have took longer overall because the truck I've got has got a different layout on it, and then I'd be dragging a trailer rather than it being attached to the truck and I'm pulling it that way. I think it will be overall quicker doing it the way I'm doing it than the other way, which it'd just basically I'm just got to go through this loading screen and then one more loading screen. So I think swings and roundabouts, let's just say, right? Because I've got to basically recover the truck. Oh, hang on. Before I recover the truck, I best just check I've not got one in the garage. Because if I recover it and I've got a good truck in here, I'll be a hella pissed. Truck storage. These are all downloadable content trucks. I'm not using them because they break the game. Like, for example, this thing, this big military thing, it breaks the game. I'm not using any of them at all. I'm using the original standard trucks. So we're going to get in that, recover it, and then go back to the garage. 6 points on license. Too heavy, that's a £6 fine. I don't even think I've got... I've got 13,000 in-game dollars. There you go. 13,450. I'll pay the fine with that, right? Right, so we're going to customize this truck now. Mods. So I need the low saddle. There we go. It's about as much as I need on that truck. I might even take the crane off to minimize the weight. That's this PS1 collection. Right, yeah, I'm going to take the crane off to minimize that weight because I don't really think it makes a difference to me overall if I have the crane on or off. Empty shelves coming up. What, these? Why would I be emptying my shelves? I don't need to empty my shelves. Raised suspension. Tyres. Oh, can I have better tyres yet? Yes, I can have off-road tyres. Sweet. Excuse me. So now I've currently got all terrains. I want off-roads. I'd say them ones, they look grippier. Sell the other ones I'm not going to use no more. Sell those, get some money back. Pay that £6 fine that you seem to think I have to pay. Engageable diff lock. Sell the other part. All-wheel drive. Got the add-ons I need. I've got raised suspension. Engine. I've got the best engine I can have at the minute anyway, so I think that's it. We're good to go. There we go. Beast. So now what we have to do is I'm going to take the trailer from here because then it saves... No, I'm going to get the trailer in the other map. I think it would be easier to do it that way. Then it saves me dragging a fucking trailer all this way. Yeah, I'm going to do that. What trailer's that there? Sideboard, that's no good. So yeah, we're going to just drive straight down this side road like I did last time. Cross this river about there. Come down this road, down here, and through the gateway, and then I'm back into the map I was just in, basically. This shouldn't be too bad because I've got a decent truck and I'm not pumping any massive cargo. Probably should have left the crane, if I'm honest, but you never know, it might come in handy. Look at it, it looks beast. Oh, I was, I was looking at the comments here and I saw Gareth's comment again. It says PS1 collection. I assume that was for the £6,000 fine, right? As if I crashed like that. Silly behaviour, right? I love his Rayman games. Can't wait for 26th of June. 30th anniversary. Yeah, I'll be all over that like white on rice, as they say. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of hoping though. Oh, hang on. No, we're gonna. Bear with me. There's I haven't activated that task that I was doing, did I? Which one was it? Was it that one? No, it wasn't that one, were it? Was it that one? Wasn't that one either. Was it the Dyson one? Instruments for development. Yes, it was that one. So there we go, I've tracked that job. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Rayman remaster, re-release, whichever one they're doing. But my only qualms with it really would be, will they have made Rayman easier for... excuse me. Would they have made Rayman easier for the modern audience? That's my problem. Is Rayman was notoriously a very, very, very difficult game to complete. I mean, I completed it once as a kid, and I tried again a couple of years ago, and Jesus Christ, it kicked my ass. Right? So, would they have kept it faithful, do we think, to the original? Or do we think they'll have toned it down in some way? I hope they've not, but that's my only problem with modern game development, is especially when it's remakes, they tend to tone it down a fair bit. Give me your thoughts. Anyway, that's just how I feel. Come on, this truck can cakewalk this. Come on. No idea, mate. But I know some people have moaned about the soundtrack. Oh, did you see? Have they changed the soundtrack as well? Jesus, why did they? This is what I don't understand. Why they changed so much? Like, it's not hard to just slap a new coat of paint on the old game and leave it as it is, right? I mean, let's for example say the Tomb Raider remasters that released recently. It weren't hard to just slap a new coat of paint on them and re-release them, but both re-releases have had a couple of patches to fix things that they cocked up in the process. How do you fuck a game up when you're just remaking a game from 1996, you know, from the 90s? How do you mess that up? Just stick a nice fresh paint, lick of paint on it, upscale the frame rate, job done. Don't try and change it. Don't try and change anything. That's how I would do it anyway. I mean, there's a reason Rayman and the Tomb Raider games were as popular as they were back in the day, and that's not because they had, you know, stupid modern tropes just to please some algorithmic bloody nonsense. Rayman was hard, yeah, it was fucking solid. As you know, I've got Rayman 1, and to this day I've never completed Rayman 3. Yeah, the Rayman games were notoriously solid. I mean, it sold PlayStations back in day, and memory cards, if I remember rightly. But Sniper Elite was just to have it before I bought PS4. Can't tell the difference instead of load times. Yeah, see, that's the problem, Parky, with the PS5, is it's basically just a PS4 in a new shell, and it's got a new swanky hard drive. About it, really. I mean, I'm not... It's just modern consoles. I mean, I'm not overly fussed. My PS4 downstairs, PS5, sorry, downstairs, it's not been turned on for quite some time. Just because I've been playing PS1, PS3, and now I'm playing PS4 a bit more than I have done in a long time. Yeah, I could play this game on the PS5, the PS4 version on the PS5, but that means I'd have to unplug it and bring it up here, and I don't have room on my desk in front of me for yet another console. So I've got PS3, if you can hear that, PS4, if you can hear that, and then PS1 sat in a storage thing there, and the PS2 stood up between my two of my three monitors that are on this table. I ain't got room for the big ass PS5. Nowhere to put it. Crash Games Squad, as Crash 1 was difficult, I found. I think that's more to do with the timing of the jumping. Crash 2 was a little easier and a lot more accurate. Crash 3, is it Warped, the third one? I can't see it from here. But yeah, Crash 3 is quite easy in comparison. I mean, it's the only one, the only Crash Bandicoot game I've ever completed. I could never complete the first one. That was nails, that game. Come on, we're making progress, we're making progress. I got a feeling that that trailer's needed for something, but I feel like I should take it. Let's just leave it for now. It might be for a mission in this job. Crash 1, this one. Insane Trilogy. Crash 4. I've got Crash 4. My 17-year-old, she's played it recently, and she said it was hard. But I haven't played Crash 4. But, I mean, I've got all of the Crash Bandicoot games: Crash 1, 2, 3. What's the racing one? Crash Team Racing, Crash Bash as well. I'm not very good at platformers. I'll give them a go. I'm just not, because Crash Bandicoot's more of like a, sounds daft to say, but more a serious style platformer than, say, Spyro the Dragon. I really like Spyro the Dragon for some reason. I think it's just collecting the diamonds and setting fire to things. I don't know. I liked Crash Bandicoot, yeah, but I liked Spyro more. If that makes sense. Spyro was good. Yeah, Spyro for sure, one of a kind. Funnily enough, Spyro was one of a kind. They were good games, they were. I mean, I'm still yet to try and go for the platinum on the Reignite trilogy. I've got them on there somewhere. I mean, shit, I might even stream them at some point in future just for laughs, really. Spyro on PS4, yeah, I've got that, mate. We're looking at like the Xbox One X, well, PS4 stuff, that. Which side of it? Yeah, just the modern stuff, mate. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't. Maybe it's just us getting older, where we don't appreciate the current gen systems like we used to. Maybe that's one aspect, but I don't know. But for me, I've always been into gaming, but PS5 just doesn't kind of like compel me to want to turn it on and play it, if that makes any sense to you there. PS2 Crash Bandicoot Mario was fantastic. I've never played that one, Kev. So when I say I've got all the Crash Bandicoots, I'm kind of lying. I haven't got the ones on PS2. I completely forgot there were ones on PS2, to be honest. I've got the ones on the Wii. But yeah, I don't have the PS2 ones. Pandemonium. Yes, Ed. Pandemonium. Quality games. A little odd. But yeah, they were good games, they were. But again, they're like games. I mean, it'd be cool to see remasters of them, but then why not a Pandemonium 3, you know? Or did they do a third one? I don't know. Kids these days would lose it if they had to load a tape in for expression. Oh, yeah. The pain of loading 1,000,001 floppy disks just to get Doom or Quake to work on a PC. Now they've got Steam, haven't they? Just a click, download, click, play. You know, it's not like it used to be. Jesus, Commodore 64, where it takes 15 minutes to load the game and it loads by like line like that. I remember those things. Time Crisis the Gun. Yeah, Time Crisis is I can't think of the right, but timeless, is that the right phrase? I mean, granted the graphics obviously age, but you know, if you've got, unfortunately, modern TVs don't like live gun games, do they? But yeah, the old school CRT TV live gun game is, oh, excuse me, you can't beat it. Sorry about me yawning there. Time Crisis is a cracking game. Yes, Parky, you know the drill. See, right, that's the worst part of what I've just done there. Done. You know, when I said I had to go and get this particular truck, I've done it now. I'm back in the map I was in before. So I feel that would have been the better option. And now I've got two trucks in this one map, because there's no garage in this one, unfortunately. Video VCR kids today would lose it if a VCR chewed up a video cassette or tape cassettes. Yeah, man. I watched a video on YouTube. It made me laugh. This teacher gave his pupils Walkmans, cassette Walkmans. Right? He didn't open them for him. He just gave him the Walkmans and gave him a cassette and asked him to put the cassette in the Walkman, plug the earphones in, and listen to some music, and they didn't have a bloody clue. I mean, I don't think even young'uns would understand the quickest way to rewind a cassette tape: stick a pencil through it and spin it, right? Everybody remembers that, surely. Shift and run stop, then press play on tape. He threw for 3 hours, 60 hours, and hope it doesn't crash. Yeah, man, those are the days. I mean, thankfully technology's come a long way since then. Parky's my Commodore 64. What's the fucker for that? Yeah, Commodore 64. They were a horrible machine. I mean, I've still got mine, original one from a kid. It's at my mum's in the loft with my god awful Atari Jaguar. For me, the Commodore 64 can just go in bin. I know they're worth a bit of money these days, but they're a woeful piece of crap. Yes, what of a guide. I was at the midnight launch for Resident Evil 2 back in 1998. Midnight launch at Game, or Electronics Boutique, sorry, as it was then. Fucking fantastic game, the original Resident Evil 2. They do not make them like they used to, do they? Right, so this thing I've got to collect now, right? I'm going to go and do the one that's furthest away. Would probably be more beneficial, because I've got to bring it to there, right? That's the place I've got to drop each of these 3 yellow markers. I've got to collect it, take it, so I've got to basically go to the far side, then take it to the bottom corner, then go to the one in the middle, then go back to the bottom corner, then go to the one at the top right, and then go back to the bottom corner. I think I'll go and do the furthest one first, but I'm not going to take a trailer because there is a trailer sat right there. So I could take that trailer. Oh no, that's probably making it harder for myself. Yes, it's going to make it harder for myself because I've just saw there's what looks like a bridge that needs building there. So I would assume corporate expansion task requires me to take some wood there, I'm guessing. So I might still need my other truck anyway. Actually, there's a trailer there. We're going to take that trailer and we're going to go that way, and we're going to be sneaky and go across this bit here, right? I ain't building that bridge yet. I want to get this task done first. Yep, sticking a pencil in it. Yeah, that's, you know it, mate. Stick a pencil in it and spin it round your head. Right, so we're going to go that way, and then that way to there. I think for this objective here, this building a bridge, I might take this little scout car. Where is it? I've just seen it on my map. There we go. The little scout car that's here. I'm going to take that scouting first to make sure, because there's nothing bloody worse than going to do a task and then not being able to, like, so if I just drive up here and up there, I can see if that needs wood. If it just needs wood to fix the bridge, then it saves me dragging a trailer through this, because I'll be honest, it will take a long time of winching to get through there. So preparation, I'll tell you this, if you want pace in this game, you're playing the wrong game. So we're going to do that and potentially make the long game easier on myself, if that makes sense. Resident Evil 2 was my very first Resident Evil game. I played that, got me into series. Ah man, you missed a trick with Resi 1. I remember playing it on one of the very first demos that came out with the official PlayStation magazine. I think it was issue 2, or was it issue 1? That came with the demo of Resident Evil 1 on it. Fuck me, mate, when I played that, that was it. Absolute nappy time. Needed wear. It shit me pants, but it was such a fantastic game that, yeah, the Resident Evil 1, 2 and 3 are Resident Evil games I played, I enjoyed, and I can actually say, as someone who can't stand horror games, I actually really like those games. I was a Spectrum 128K owner, missed that day. God, I never owned a Spectrum in my life. Is it this one I need to turn up? No, the next right. Right, the next right. You on about Walkman's Wayne's. Wayne's home? Anyone would know how to use a battery portable CD player with an awful headphone. Ah, mate. You know that. You know those. Remember the CD Walkmans that said like shock resistant or whatever, so they wouldn't skip when you were walking with one in your pocket. That was a lie. I remember having a Sony one that said it was anti-shock and all this crap, and you could literally fart and it would skip the track. They were friggin' awful, they were. They were all on sale in PSN stuff. The PS... fucking hell, I'm not concentrating. The Resident Evil games. Yeah, I've got them back here somewhere, so I won't be buying digital. Showing our ages now, yeah man, definitely. That's it. Oh fuck. Paying too much attention to your lot talking to me and I keep crashing. Thankfully I've got repair, I can repair the truck, the damage. Right, I'm hoping I've gone the right way here. I'm pretty sure I have more damage. Shit the bed, man. Yeah, you know how it is, man. Right, show the task. Right, hang on. Corporate expansion. I've activated it. So that's that one. 2 wooden planks, right? So that's what I need, and the wooden planks come from there. Where's that bloody truck I was using? I can't see it. You know what? What am I doing? I've just made this an absolute meal of that. Now I know it's wood. God, the Western Star, the truck I was using. And I'm pretty sure the wood I need to collect is from there. Right, so I will just go and get a trailer from there. And go there for the wood and go that way, fix the bridge on my way, and then I can pick up that makes more sense to me. So we're gonna go and get the trailer first, right? Let's do it. We're on it. We've got a plan of action. Besides owning a Nintendo, NES and the Sega Master System, I also love my Game Boy, Mario and Pokemon Yard. You know, I was never really a Nintendo guy. I had a Nintendo 64 back in the day when they came out, for GoldenEye obviously. But when I was younger, I did have a Game Boy, the original grey thing. But I only ever played Tetris on it. But now I've got 2 Game Boys at the side of me, somewhere over this way. A SNES Mini, the little classic system, the 64, a GameCube, a Wii U, a Switch. I honestly wonder why sometimes. As collectors, I do look at the stuff I've got and I'm like, why do I own all of this shit when I haven't played on a Game Boy since I was a boy. The Wii U I will never play. The Switch is for the kids. The Game Boys, they're the coloured ones. I've got the turquoise one and the berry purple one. Don't know why I've got them. I really don't. What am I doing? I'm going the wrong frigging way. Turn around, wing. I just purchased this game. You should get permission for selling this game to me, mate. Did you get it on PS4 or PS5, Dan? I asked Dan because if you've got it on PS4, we could probably play online together and do missions together. It sounds daft, but it's quite fun doing missions together. If you've got it on PS5, I can still join you. I've got it on PS5 as well. We have a Game Boy Lego. Oh, fucking hell, reading and paying attention. The Lego Game Boy. I've got 2 of those in here. One I'm going to build and turn into a working Game Boy, and one that's just going to stay in its box that I'll never open. Oh, the big grey one. Mine was blue. Oh yeah, the pocket ones. Yeah, the little nostalgia for money. Yeah, I was thinking about keeping them, in all honesty, but I feel like I'm just hoarding that stuff if I keep it. Like, if I've got no nostalgia for, let's say, the Game Boy Pockets or the Wii U or even the SNES at that point, and I've got no nostalgia for them, does it make me as bad as these collectors out there that are just collecting for the sake of it? Like let's be honest, like video games and consoles, they should never be seen as an investment, because if you think about how slow they go up in value, you'd have been better off sticking that money in gold or shares. You'd get quicker return. Well, you know, the more I sit on these consoles, for example, yeah, the more they're going to get more valuable. But if I sit on a Wii U that's worth 80 quid now for 10 years, and then it's worth 180 quid, 100 quid in 10 years is not a good investment, really, is it? So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't have no nostalgia or love for them, so I don't know what's best at this point. Yeah, bought PS4 version and did the free PS5 upgrade. Oh, nice, Dan. If you want to play it, man, we'll have to. Oh, what am I doing? I need a trailer. We'll have to get online. It's so fucking fun online, this game. Honestly, it sounds daft to say it, that a game where you're just around lugging cargo, but it is. It's fun. That's a 5-slot trailer, right? Oh, hang on. That. There we go. We've got a trailer. We're on it. I'm going for a full set on the N64 box and complete. I'm enjoying playing the games with my little man. Yes, mate. See, N64. It's nostalgia console, isn't it? You know, I remember playing. Mostly GoldenEye on the 64, but I played games like Diddy Kong Racing, Banjo-Kazooie, obviously Mario Kart and Mario 64. Mario Kart, what a fucking game that was. But, oh, what have I done? Hang on, bear with me. Fuel carrier trailer. We've got a little cheat here, right? Buy the trailer, refuel my truck off the bitch, then sell it, and then buy my trailer back. There we go. But yeah, the N64 is a good piece, especially with kids, man. I mean, that controller though, so much jank on that controller by modern day standards, but I assume it's easy enough to get used to again. Because the last time I tried playing GoldenEye on N64, it was an absolute nightmare with that controller. I didn't give it enough chance to get used to it, though, I don't think. Same with you, not stuck in nostalgia trap. That's it. Like, I'll be honest, I've got this Wii U sat at the side of me here. It's boxed and it's complete, but no one enjoyed the Wii U. I think like 6 people in the world bought one, right? No, I know more people bought than that, but nobody's got nostalgia for Wii U. It's like when you see collectors that have a full Wii U set, the reason they've done that is because the Wii U has like 200 games. It's like the easiest console to get a full set for. But it's not an achievement, is it? When half of the games on the Wii U, for example, were pure shovelware. But I've got a GameCube. I only ever played Mario Sunshine and Resident Evil on a GameCube in my entire life, and now I've got Resident Evil on the PS4 anyway. So should I keep the GameCube or just sell it at this point? Right, turn left there. Oh, hang on, I've just missed a comment. Anyway, we're nice chatting. Catch you again. I'm off to sleep. Good night. Oh, have a good night, Gareth, mate. Get some rest. Only game I played was GoldenEye, which was an N64. Got rid for a GameCube. Yeah, I remember I traded my PS2 in for a GameCube back in day. I never played on the PS2, it was just a DVD player. I got the GameCube for Resident Evil and Mario Sunshine. I played them, traded it back in for a PS2 again, and then never really bothered using the PS2, to be honest. I'll have to see how competent I am with this game after some practice, but I'm not the best online player. Mate, it's not a competitive online game, Daniel. It's quite literally what you see me doing is the online. So instead of competing with each other, work together. So like, I could be driving this truck and you could be following me in a truck that's got fuel and a crane and all that mad shit, or you do a trip, I do a trip. You know, like this particular mission is moving 3 lots of drilling equipment. It's just you work together, not against each other, which is the best thing about it. But the tutorial goes through all the controls, so it's pretty good for that. Wii U has 163 for a full set. That's right. Yeah, that's it. One of a kind. You know. It's like I see some collectors and they go, oh, "I've got a full Wii U set." And do you want a biscuit? I mean, having a full Wii U set's not an achievement when the games are all bilge, and it's like the easiest console to collect for. Don't like the Wii U. No, I don't either. I don't like it. I've got, like I say, I've got mine here, and I turn it on every couple of months because there's something to do with one of the chips inside the console. If it doesn't get used for a period of time, it just decides it doesn't like working ever again. So I turn it on, I charge it for half an hour, turn it off, and it goes back in its box. So a couple of people have trouble with the GameCube. No system to play it on. Parky, you can always buy my GameCube off me if you really want a GameCube. I don't play. Hang on, is it 2 I need for that bloody mission? Isn't it? Corporate expansion. 2 lots of wood, right? Yeah. Excuse me. Right, is that 2 on there now? That's it, 2 on there. Wii U games, dead cheap. The console, yeah. The Wii U game. Bear with me. Sorry, I need daytime. I can't play it at night. Yeah, the Wii U games are cheap because it's just fucking Wii Fit and Just Dance. And I think another reason half the games are cheap on the Wii U is because no bugger bought a Wii U. Most of those games got re-released on the Switch, which we know a lot of people bought. So that just by having the game on a more accessible system, I think it just devalues the originals. Not in all cases, but with the Wii U definitely, because it's a pile of shit as far as consoles go. I mean, I'm not even a fan of the original Wii. I think motion control gimmick that was forced into the games was just ridiculous. Most Wii U games are crap, but I suppose a full collection achievement. Yeah, it is. See, 163 games. It just, that to me just smells of a console's failure if it only got that few games, right? 163, but I mean, yeah, it must be nice to have a full set of games that you're never going to play and nobody ever wants to play. Whereas like full 360, PS3, PS4, you know, an actual meaningful console, that would, to me, that's an achievement anyway. No shade on those that have gone for a full Wii U set, but I've just got my question to be, why? Why have you done it? Other than the fact that it's easy to do. But yeah, the Wii's not for me. I mean, I'm not about those motion controls. A Wii that's backwards compatible, GameCube. Aren't all Wii's backwards compatible with the GameCube games? Correct me if I'm wrong on there, I thought they all were. Not a fan of the remote control. Yeah, see, I wanted to play, I think the last time I tried to play a Wii was Mario Kart on the Wii. I tried to play that, but you have to play it with motion controls, so like to turn you have to rotate the thing. Why force that into the game? It's cool if it's an extra addition, like on the PS3 you could do the 6-axis thing and it was an option, you can turn it on or off. See, that I didn't mind, but the Wii's force of it, that just, no, didn't sit well with me, that. Kev, are you going to chuck a lot of shade at the Wii, Kev? Tell me now, because I can't wait to watch that, mate. But yeah, no, the Wii was, I mean, I know a lot of people do have a lot of love for the Wii, but that's probably because they were genuinely kids at the time, I think. But am I going the right way here? Yes, I am. But yeah, the Wii, it's a shovelware machine, right? When you've got games about babies and cats and dogs, you know what I mean? It's not the Wii's got some terrible frigging games for it, and it's notorious for having the worst way of playing, like games that came out on all systems. Like, let's just say, I can't even think of a game that came out on Wii on all of them. Tomb Raider Underworld, worst way to play it. I mean, even the PS2 version is better than the Wii version. That's saying a lot. The PS2 version is jank. I think the PS Vita is much better than the Wii U. Yeah, the Vita's a great machine, man. If you mod a Vita, it was way ahead of its time, the Vita. It should have come, if it came out and was later and was supported better, that thing would have dominated for sure. Oh, are you telling me I can't drop this shit here? What's going on? Oh, hang on. Please don't tell me I've got to actually activate the quest, right? Oh my god, it wouldn't let me drop them unless I activated the quest first. That's a bit silly. That nunchuck too should have just released a proper controller. Well, they did in the end, didn't they? But they never, I don't think they released like updates to fix the games where you were forced to do what they wanted you to do with it, really. Well, I don't know, I avoided the Wii like the plague. I played Wii Sports a little bit back in the day, but that was pretty much it. I hate the Wii. Yeah, mate, I hate the Wii too. It's a shovelware machine. I mean, I don't even know how many games came out on the Wii. Now that'd be something I'm quite interested in, knowing how many actual games came out on the Wii versus how many of them were actually good, like as a percentage thing. So I know, like, I know it happens on a lot of consoles, right? Let's just say PS1, right? Trust me, I've got over 1,000 of them here, right? And I'd say a good percentage of them are dog shit games that, like, the rarest one that I got recently, Cindy's Fashion World, for example. It's the rarest and most expensive game on the system, but it's also one of the worst, right? Whereas you've got games that are genuinely good that are cheap, or cheaper at least anyway. But yeah, the PS1 I'd say is probably around 50-50 in terms of 50% of shit and 50% of good. Xbox 360, I can't say for, because again, I'm not an Xbox collector, so what's the percentage of good versus bad on there? Same with PS3. The Wii, I'd imagine, is probably the biggest percentage of shit to good of them all, or I think it is, but I'm not Captain Accurate. I just think that's just my opinion, or my thoughts at least. Game show games like Family Fortunes, yeah, that's the thing. We had a lot of shit like that, but it was aimed at kids. Wii Fit games, like the balance board games and stuff, like it was aimed at what, old people as well, wasn't it, for keeping fit and healthy. Most of the Wii games were dog shit. I watched your video where you play Cindy. Yes, Ed, I did. Unfortunately, I tested it for you lovely lot that have been bashing on about that game for months because it's one of them I wanted, and yeah, it was terrible, right? GTA on the PS1, what an amazing game! Yeah, that's a Stone Cold classic, right? What the hell have I just put the drilling equipment straight on there? Right? Apparently so. What the fuck? I feel like I'm not picking up the right thing here. Loading heavy equipment used for drilling and extracting. Oh, I've got it. The drilling equipment, right? Never mind. That's just me being an absolute idiot. PSN Xbox didn't have much shit games except some of those Connect games on the 360. Yeah, I imagine there's still a good chunk of bad games on the PS3 and 360 parky. I mean, PS3 had games like similar to the Kinect, like was it iCreate and iPet and Wonderbook, and I mean shit. I'm sat at the side of a load of PS3 games. Let me have a look. Shit, I don't have many shit ones, to be fair. Tie-ins, there you go. Battleship, a video game of a movie that was of a board game. Yeah, that was never made sense to me. I don't know, I don't really have many PS3 games that are not the decent ones, so I can't really say. There is a lot of shit on PS3 as well. I just don't think PS3 and 360 had as much as some consoles, because obviously they were the internet age, weren't they? So I think it's maybe seen as a bit different for those types. Come on, get up the hill, get up the hill, get up the hill. Get up the hill. There we go. Right, so we're going back to this road here, and then we're gonna follow that road to there, then to there. I'm just marking the turn-offs. It's probably a bit easier just for me to mark the turn-offs. There we go. That's straightforward. Drop that, and then it's literally 2 more objectives there like that. Everyone got different tastes in games. I don't like the Saints Row games. I don't either. Saints Row 3 was quite fun. 4 was pretty poo. Gat Out of Hell I didn't like, and then the new Saints Row, wow, it killed the studio, right? I think the studio are gone now as a consequence. But some people would say I'm daft saying that. Yeah, I'm the same as you, mate. Saints Row 3 was fun. I never played 1 or 2, so I can't comment on those. But yeah, the ones I did play, one in 4 was good. It's a shit percentage, really, 25%. The Wii has all the shovelware because of the controller. Yeah, I mean, the Wii had games like Baby, where you pretend the Wii remote's a baby, like it mimics that. You got to rock it to sleep. I only know that because I watched a video on a game I picked up in a charity shop ages ago, and it was that game. It was dreadful. I still remember watching Games Master. I didn't. There's things like that. Games Master, the TV show, right? Is that what you're on about? I was on that show as a kid on season 6. I was on the 6th season. I can't remember which episode number it was, but I was on season 6 of Games Master. There's a channel called Games Master HD on YouTube. If you watch that, it's got every episode of Games Master, but I used AI upscaling to make the picture more bearable, because the 90s CRT camera quality was terrible. But yeah, I'm on season 6 of Games Master. I used to love that show as a kid. I wrote into it like weekly to get on the show. Oh yeah, it was one kind of sorry. I thought I was reading wrong with the comments here. I played 1 and 2 on GT as sex. This is Saints Row, right? I guess sex sells, right? I know Cindy Gaming paid a lot of money for it. It's hard to do, but I understand it's an achievement. It's way now, so Feeling better. Yeah, Kev. Feeling better. Moving on. Yeah, there we go. Yes, Kev. I'll be honest, it was quite painful spending 800 British pounds on Cinder's Fashion World. It was a tough thing to do, but thankfully, like you say, it is done now and I don't have to do it again. But the insane task of the PS1 full setting is just crazy. I mean, there's more games that are 300, 400, 500 quid. There's still quite a few. Out of the 290 or so games I need, I'd say at least 50 of those games, and I mean at least, this has been very conservative, are let's just say 200-300 quid plus, right? If I'd have known back when I set myself the challenge of collecting the PS1 full set, if I'd have known the modern day prices, I probably wouldn't have done it. The way purely just because the prices are a joke for PS1 now. I mean, I don't know why some of the prices are the way they are, and I don't know what dictates the prices. Like Silent Hill 1, for example, I mean, it's like, on the PS1, it's like, it's pushing £200 now, right? It'll be £200 on PS1 in not a long amount of time at all. And it's not a rare game. It got a platinum release. So that means it sold more than 500,000 copies, and I'd imagine the platinum release went on to sell another 500,000 copies, if not more. So the PS1 prices are just a joke in every sense of the word. Mate, the thing I will be honest, Kev, right, is yeah, I do bemoan the prices of the PS1 stuff at times, right? But I'm not a quitter, right? I've never quit at anything in my entire life, right? Even if it's shit to do, stupid to do, pointless to do, whatever. If I set not just my mind at something, but if I set out to achieve or complete something, as it were, I can't quit, because then I feel like I'm betraying who I am as a person. So it sounds daft, but even setting myself an insane challenge to spend an insane amount of money on an insane amount of PlayStation 1 games, I know it's daft and I know it's a silly thing to do, but I set myself the task before I even knew the prices, right? And now I'm near the end and I've been well aware of the prices now for a while. I can't quit, man. I think it'd be silly to quit now, wouldn't it, really? I might as well see it out, even if it fucking kills me. What am I fucking stuck on? That football game about Goldstone, why is it so expensive? I think one of a kind. I might have missed a comment there, so bear with me. Amazing how expensive PS1 games are now to when they first came out. Yeah, PS1 games, mate, pre-COVID, they were cheap as shit pre-COVID. COVID's to blame because everyone wanted to be a collector, because everybody watched YouTubers, new YouTubers that popped up over COVID. Everybody wanted to copy it, so that's why prices have gone up to silly prices now. Yeah, one of a kind. That football game, Goldstorm. I think the reason it's expensive, mate, is because it's the very first Pro Evo. Like, Goldstorm is Pro Evo before Pro Evo. So I think that's why it's expensive. I could be wrong, but that's what I would assume. Because if it's because of it being a quality game, then that's a load of rubbish, because it's a shit game. It's one of the worst football games I've ever played in my entire life. And I've played some bad football games. I mean, I've played some of the Phoenix games, and trust me, Goldstorm is not a good game, especially by modern standards. The same, Kev. Good to hear, man. I mean, quitting's for losers, right? Never quit anything in my life, and I could never do it. Bought a PS1 job lot on eBay about 3 years ago. 70 games, making a brand new 700 quid. That deal gets better by the day. Yeah, obviously it depends on what games they were as well, but you got 70 games for 700 quid. So that's an average. That's basically a tenner a piece. I imagine you had some games in there that are now worth 60, 70, 800 quid, if not more. I mean, the worst thing is I'm still constantly on the lookout for PS1 games. I'm trying to keep my gob shut as to what games I want and need, though, because I'm not saying I'm going to be one of those people that will drive prices up, but I know that when people talk about certain games on internet, all it takes is one or two people to go, right, I want that game, and then that's two less to find, and then that puts the prices up. So I try to keep my gob shut on the games that I want or need, purely because I just don't want people buying them from under me, if that makes sense. Goldstorm is basically the first ISS, yeah, basically. Right, so that's drop number 1 done. Now I need to turn this trailer around. Let's work the route out first. So I've done... Are you shitting me? Oh man, look, it still says that I can collect it from there. That means there's an infinite amount of them there. So why did I go all the way over there when I could have just gone there? Well, that place is even fucking closer. Oh no, that needs a bridge. That needs a bridge, so no, we're gonna ditch that one off. We're gonna go that one. Fucking Jesus, man. I'm an idiot. Why did I not know that? Right, so obviously I'm gonna go left there, up there, turn off there, pick up the mining equipment, I guess. I can't believe that. I thought that it was pick one up from each one, not 3 locations where I could select all these items. So I can effectively get infinite of it from there, or there. But that one does need a bridge. That would have been the easiest one. And I would assume North Bridge. Did I activate that? No, so I'd have to take the truck up there to activate it, which would probably need wood again. Oh, now I'm just going to go to the one I'm going to, just to save myself the mission. Goldstorm, yeah, I've done the exact same. Well, you did the exact same on this? Ducky? Oh, mate. The amount of times I've done shit like that where I've not been paying attention. Hey, Luke, if you're still here, mate, I'm curious to know what some of the... Whoa, that's some damage, isn't it? I'm curious to know what some of these PS1 games you got where. Just on a curiosity level. I can't believe I came all that way to do something that I could have cut time down. Right, doesn't matter. We carry on. We don't bitch about it. We just get on with it. Oh, don't tell me I've janked myself with it. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. I've janked myself up big time, yeah. How far off are you? PS1 game. Less than 290 now, Ducky. I have 1,120 as of today. Because I got some more today. That they arrived while I was streaming earlier, believe it or not. But yeah, around 184, 284, sorry. I think that's the number. It's either 284 or 286. One of those two that I need. Trying to find your own games master. Here's a clue as to what you were doing on there. Competing against someone. I was competing against someone, yes, but I'm not going to tell you what. I'm going to... Because I only found out about this Games Master HD channel last night on Swap Shop. I'm going to watch it again and see myself. So if you're interested in watching it, the show anyway, for nostalgia's sake, watch it and see if you tell me which one I am. All I remember it being, I think it was a fighting game. That's as much as I remember. I'm not sure which fighting game though. But it was a fighting game that I played. I mean, shit, this was like 1995? Something like that? 95? I mean, shit, that was a long time ago anyway, but... Oh, what am I doing? I've just saw that instead of turning left and right a million times, if I go... Just follow this dirt road here, round, that would be the more optimal way, right? Slightly longer, but better roads. Surely. You know what? We're just going to try it. Let's just go. Let's try it. Obviously, you didn't have a tash then. No, I didn't have a tash, and I was a damn sight skinnier back then as well. I was like really skinny. No, it was a fighting game, and I remember competing. I didn't win. Just the kid I played against, he kept bashing the same buttons. Was it? I think it was Battle Arena Toshinden. I think, if I remember rightly. And the kid I played against, he kept bashing the same button, like it was like he just kept pressing kick, 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 and there was nothing I could do about it. I mean, I was a kid anyway, and I didn't really care, but the kid just like scummed his way through, basically. Wayne, do you have sitterless children? So I got a double. I do, mate, yes. But thank you for letting me know, by the way, but if you've got any more doubles, yeah, please let me know. I mean, like I say, I'm still like less than 300 of the damn things to go now. Well, I'm still after plenty, but yeah, I've got City of Lost Children. Such a weird game, by the way, Kev. If you've not played it, or if you have and you don't remember it, give it another go. It's fucking weird. I mean, the movie was also weird, but the game is even worse. Well, I loved this one back in the day. The cases are the worst though. Well, I got about 20 now. My dad sold a couple of circles. Yeah, PS1 cases are pretty ropey, I'll be honest. Refuel, please. Yeah, the cases are notoriously bad for breaking and damaging. It's just like shitty plastics in it. But the one thing I do say with these cases anyway is if you ever want to get replacements, just buy shitloads of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and The Weakest Link game. Because those games are like £1 every time you see them, and the cases are worth more than the bloody game. Just bin the inlays and the disc, and eventually those games will be worth something in the future because they'll be non-left in existence. We'll always let you know first, mate. Kev, you are a legend, mate. And I meant to say to you recently, because you got In the Hunt in a bundle you bought off someone, didn't you? That's a game that's been number like 2-3 on my most wanted list for a long time. Couldn't believe you got that for that price. Absolute jammy sausage. But well done on that find, by the way, because it's a really rare game. Guys got it right with PS1 cases, like CD cases. Yes, Parky, the Americans got it right with the CD cases for sure. But although when it first came out, their cases were cardboard as well, and they had the dual cases as well, but they were bigger. They were like DVD size, but made of the same material as what our standard cases are. It was so weird, those cases. Silent Hill, Cooler World, Skull Monkeys, Resident Evil, Dread Sport, Metal Slug, Future Cop, Mega Boost, Point 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on, that cut out. Let me just Tar-Type Delta with the highlights that I can remember. All quality games you've just mentioned there, mate. I mean, Luke, they are fantastic games, and if they were ones that were in that 70 game bundle you got, I mean, shit, Silent Hill's worth a lot anyway. Cooler World's like a 150 quid game. Skull Monkeys is worth a bit. Metal Slug's 100 quid. Future Cop, fucking great game. It's one of my all-time favourites, that Future Cop. Great game, and that's about 50-60 quid. And believe it or not, that game sold less than 200,000 copies worldwide. Future Cop, and it's cheaper than Silent Hill, which sold about, if not more than 1 million. Right? Future Cop is one of those games that, when you see people talk about hidden gems or underappreciated games, Future Cop LAPD without a doubt is one of them. Oh, hang on. What expensive games do you need just from the top of the head? Clock Tower, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, shit, Hercules. There's quite a lot, mate. Like I said, there's about 50 expensive ones, like really expensive ones. But Clock Tower, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, they're high up on my list for sure. In the Hunt is high up on my list, and that's an expensive one. So yeah, there's a few, mate. Yeah, hang on, have I missed a comment again? prefer the PS1 cases. Yeah, our PS1 cases are fucking great, aren't they? I love them. I mean, there's just something about standing in front of a 8-foot wall of PS1 games. Yeah, in the hunt, I couldn't believe it. Kev, you got absolutely jealous, mate. You got hit the nail on the head with that one. Yeah, there was. I watched a guy on here called Mystic. He has a few of them cardboard cases. Yeah, some of those PS1 games were crazy with them cases. Ducky, two favourites I own: a Harvest Moon and a sealed KKND. Yeah, KKND is a good game actually. KKND Crossfire, I believe it's called. Clock Tower, that's a top game. Yeah, it is, mate. Fucking expensive one as well, believe it or not. That didn't happen at that last place I was at. That cutscene didn't happen. What the hell? Hang on. So I can go back there and get another one, right? Because that place needs a bridge. I am so confused. But before we do that, because this truck's right there, right? I'm going to use this truck. I'm going to just drive up this road, most likely tip over on the way. I'm going to drive to the location of where that bridge is needed to make sure it's wood, because then I can just bring the wood with me from where I'm going anyway to drop it off at this objective. Two birds, one stone. Oh, hang on. I really like Future Cop. I had a dodgy copy when I was younger. See, my copy of Future Cop LAPD is my original one from when it first came out. One of the few games that I still own from the 90s. I don't think so. Yeah, Parky. CX do sell it, but they just never have it in stock because it's on eBay. People sell it for more. So if CEX ever get it in stock, it's gone straight away. And for some reselling scumbag to stick it on eBay and add an extra 200 quid for. There's some games that CX just can never get in stock for that reason. They're the ones you need all expensive now. No, Ducky, out of the just shy of 300, I'd say about 50 of the ones I need are really expensive. I've got the most expensive, I've got a couple of the most rare ones, like I've got the Misadventures of Tronbon. That's a very rare game. Cindy's Fashion World is a very rare game. I've got that one. There is a few more, but yeah. I mean, I still need games like, let's just say NHL 1999. It's like a couple of quid game, but I still need it. I mean, I still need a lot of common ones as well. So they're not all rare and expensive ones that I still need. What the hell is going on here? Oh, it's because this mission's not... Right, hang on. North Bridge. Is this... Have I got this on here? No, look. It's not there. Why can I not activate that? Tough negotiations. What's that? Oh, fucking hell. It's that. So, yeah, I had it all along. What a pain in the arse. It's wooden planks I need. Right. Why is it listed as two separate bloody objectives? That is stupid. We've got Pokemon XD and Animal Crossing GameCube from a charity shop, £2 each the other day. Jammy sausage. There's some good finds they are, man. Now the question is what do you plan on doing with them? Are you keeping them or selling them on? I would say keep them. Excuse me, but if you're not bothered for Pokemon, then obvious, and Animal Crossing, then obviously sell them if you're not bothered for them. Yeah, Clock Tower is 495 for CX. Yeah, they never have it in stock though. I mean, there's a guy on Vinted who wants 600 quid for it. I'd rather not pay that money because at least, I mean, for CEX's bad shit. Right, they give you a 5-year warranty. Some dude on Vinted's not giving me a 5-year warranty, is it? To be honest. So I'd rather buy something like that, or from a collector that I know who's got in touch with me. I'm all about buying stuff off of collectors, but if it's just a reseller who's managed to get a copy from God knows where, or even from CEX, and he's just selling it on for extra silly money, I won't. Like Cindy's Fashion World, for example, I paid £800 from another collector, but the recent sold listings on eBay for that game have been around £1,500 to £2,000. But there's currently one on eBay for 17 grand. A guy wants 17 grand for it. Now that's just a speculator who's never going to get it. But there's people out there that pay 1,500 quid for it. But this collector that sold me it, he reached out to me and we agreed a price because he knew what it was worth, but he wanted to sell it to me. And to me, someone reaching out to me and saying, look, I want to sell you this game, even though I can be making more money on eBay, but I want to sell it to you, that means the world to me. That someone saw me on YouTube, like you guys watching me now, they just saw me on YouTube, watched my video, reached out to me and said, I want to sell you the game. You know, he could have got more. He could have got like twice his money on eBay or whatever, but he wanted to sell it to me. That means fucking also. I haven't got the words to explain it, but that sort of thing means more to me than seeing a listing of a game on eBay or whatever. I think you probably get what I'm saying. Parky, my local charity shops are getting stupid with their prices. Yeah, some charity shops like British Art Foundation is a prime example. Their prices are through the roof. I went to one the other day and they had Mario Party on the Wii. What was it, Mario Party 8? And they had it for 50 quid. And I think CEX sell it for about half that. I don't know how they justify stuff like that, to be fair. Resellers destroy charity shops. Yeah, that's it. The resellers are to blame for it but it's supply and demand, and if they're going to make money somehow on it, was it capitalism? Is that the word they use for it? But yeah, it's basically just capitalism, isn't it? Right, hang on. So I've got a markup. I'm going that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, and then we're going to get some wood. Go back that way. Get that one, and then boom, that's this objective finished. Plus at 600 he might send you a box of bricks. Yeah, and that's the problem. I mean, the guy who sold me Cindy's Fashion World, he sent me shitloads of pictures, anything I requested of it. Originally he wanted me to go and collect it because it was a high value game, but I just didn't have the ability to drive that distance at that time. But he sent me loads of pictures, loads of videos. He packaged it in like 4 boxes, wrapped in bubble wrap, like the best packaging you've ever seen in your bloody life. I got lucky with getting Cindy's for that price, really, if I'm honest. I'm going to sell it so I can get some more games for me 64. That's a good shout out, mate. One of a kind. If something that you're not bothered for can bring you something you want, then yeah, go for it. Why wouldn't you? That makes perfect sense. I mean, how much is that Pokemon game worth these days? I'd imagine a fair bit, right? Stuff doesn't sell though. It's on the shelf for months and months. Oh, you mean in charity shops, Ducky? Yeah, in charity shops, the problem what charity shops have is, I know they've got overheads and stuff, but they are still a charity at the end of the day. They've got that shit for free. Whatever it is, whether it be clothes, ornaments, games, DVDs, whatever, they've got it for free by people donating it in. So surely it would make more sense to get £1 for it, and then that item is gone, right? It comes in, you get £1, it's gone. Quick turnover like that means quicker cash. Yes, obviously if something's worth more, you want a bit more for it, but wanting silly figures for it, especially, let's just say if they sell a game for £10 and I can go into CEX and get it for £10, I'd rather go CEX because I've got a guarantee. Yes, I know giving money to charity, but most people in charity shops, they don't understand, or they don't know, or even care about condition or whatever with a game or a DVD or whatever. So they just want it in and out. Surely that would make more sense to me anyway. I've gone the fucking wrong way. You know what? Fuck it. We're going with it. I've gone the wrong way like an absolute cucumber, but we're going with it. There's always car boots on their phone. Yeah, that is rude. That is Parky. I last time I went to a car boot, there's a guy that I see him at all the car boots. He runs around like he's got a rocket up his arse. Clearly a reseller running around. I mean, why would you go to a car boot to run? Just go to a fucking gym if you want to go for a run, man. But no, I see him loads at the car boot, and he'll stand there in front of people. He'll ask what they want for it, and he'll have a handful of games, and he'll scan every single one we're at. And if it was me personally, I was selling at a car boot. If I was to sell any of the shit I don't want at a car boot, for example, not that I would, but if I was, and there was some little jerk off stood in front of me with his phone out on the CEX app or on eBay, scanning what I'm selling, thinking he can basically pull the wool over my eyes and give me £1 for a game and then sell it for 20 quid on to CEX or Vinted. Nah, if I was to see someone doing that, I'd be like, fuck off mate, I'm not selling it to you, off your piss, find some other mug to fucking rob. Because I think that's just scummy behaviour, in all honesty. I mean, do what you want with it when you bought it, but don't basically just flaunt it in the seller's face, basically going, oh yeah, I'll give you £1, so I'm going to go and get 50 quid for it, like in 5 minutes later. Just have a bit more of a moral compass, right? So get under there, sorry. Stuff there's always a car. Yeah, looking cash things out, reading wrong thing there. Oh, must be charity shop. Games. Always £1. Helldivers 2 on PS5 for £1. Nice. See that? Obviously, that charity shop could have got more, but I guarantee that game was only in that shop for a day or two, tops, right? But that's £1 they didn't have beforehand, right? That charity shop's now £1 richer, and they've got less shit sat around on shelves or in a warehouse, haven't they? I mean, I know they could have got more, but you know, charity is all about making money for people in need, right? So they got the money quick time. Can't do car boots anymore. Used to love them. Can't stand that. No, me neither, mate. It's those the reselling market. It's like it's quite a competitive. I can't think of the right bloody word. But yeah, it's quite competitive anyway in the reselling game. So you've got a lot of people that are all doing the same thing, and games these days are an easy commodity to flip on to sell. So there's a lot of people looking for games. So you're competing with someone else, and me, I'm in my 40s, I'm 42. I don't run. I'm not running for games, but there's kids younger than me that are doing it, for example, and they're sprinting. And you can't compete with that. So by the time you get to any tables that have got games, the chance of you just finding anything, just a nice little sweet game for your collection, is slim to none, because these resellers have snapped up anything that they can make a 50p profit on. They've snapped them all up, and not for a collection, but to sell on. And I know without resellers I probably won't have half of this, but I don't care if it's not in my area of where they've got it from. If I just see a listing on the internet, that's it for me. I know it's kind of two-faced in a way, but surely you can understand what I mean. If I'm witnessing it, I don't like seeing it because it's a bit scummy, and I ain't down for that shit. Yeah, car boots have gone cracker. I mean, the last one, like the last few I've been to, there's not even been anything anyway. Most people are quite savvy to resellers scanning apps in front of the face, so they just take it to CEX themselves now. I mean, CEX, yes, will take any old crap packet. Dog eat dog. Yeah, Kevin, I think another aspect as well with people at car boots and charity shops, for that matter, right? Bear with me, I'm just repositioning. Like, for example, if you've got people on YouTube, like myself and others. Like I've been asked when I find the odd bits in charity shops or car boots, whatever, and I show you what I've got and I trade it all in at CEX, whatever, right? But I've been asked about filming in charity shops and filming in shops. I won't do that, right? I don't like the idea of doing that. I know you get a lot of gaming YouTubers that film in CEX. The one question I want to ask those people anyway is why? Every CEX looks the same. No one cares about a shelf of games like that. The prices are all the same across every CEX, right? And filming in a charity shop, I don't see I can't do that either. I will never do it, hence why you've never seen me do it on my videos. And same with car boots, right? And you see loads of these videos of people filming at car boots with the phone out, talking to someone. Mate, how much is that game? They've told them. They're like, all right, yeah, they're there like that, and they buy it. And then they're posting what they've just done on YouTube that same day, that same week, whatever. People are not stupid as a general consensus, right? Like, some of these people that are selling at car boots will use YouTube, will look on YouTube, and they might stumble across the algorithm, for example. They might stumble across someone who's posted a video of them at a car boot, and they're like, this is how they're doing it, this is what they're doing. They're giving someone a quid for something, and then they're sticking it on Vinted or eBay or Amazon, wherever, and they're making like 30-40 quid on something they paid a quid for. The more people that do that, the more people that can see that, so therefore you're less inclined to get deals at car boots, if you know what I mean, because more people are seeing these resellers on YouTube. So the YouTubers that are filming in shops, filming at car boots, are making it harder for themselves and everyone else who's in that same line of things. So one piece of advice I'd give these people: yes, you've got content and you can get paid your YouTube ad revenue, but stop doing it, because that business model you're doing, you're killing your own business model. And by killing your own business model, then you are also then killing your ad revenue get on your YouTube, and you're killing your YouTube channel by doing it. So find alternative ways. Don't fucking film and post it on internet in charity shops and car boots, because people are not stupid, right? People will see this on the internet and they'll go, aha, why would I want to sell this at a car boot for a quid when I could sell it myself on internet? It's just basic knowledge, right? Surely everybody can understand that point of view on it. I mean, some people might not like my thoughts process on that, but am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong, please. Apologies, I ranted a little there. I'll catch up with some comments a sec. Mate, they push each other out of the way for stuff. Yeah, no one used to do that. It never. Car boots used to be quite a civil, a civil thing. Nowadays, it's not so much. You know the game master you were. Was it the 100-player challenge in Kiasa? I don't remember that name, mate. About the Games Master one, Ed. I'll have to look at it myself. I'll probably put it on one of my videos and show you and point out who I am, but I don't recall that name. The same Kev. I always tried that it was dodgy filming in charity shops. He was essentially trying to con a charity and then proceed to price match with CEX. Yes, and that's another thing, is when you see at car boots, let's say someone's selling a game for £1.50, you'll get one of these guys who are filming and they'll go, take £1 for it, just pay £1.50 for it, especially if it's a fucking game that's worth a fiver, 20 quid, 100 quid, whatever. Just fucking pay the price, you know? I mean, I'm probably quite opinionated on how I see these sort of things, but by filming this shit, you're killing yourself. You're giving other people ideas. Car booters are getting wise. That's it, Kev. Common sense, yes. Car booters are getting wise. Everybody's going to get wise to it eventually, right? Yeah, let's get on with what I was doing. Sometimes games in charity shops at low prices, sale prices. 20 quid for a 50-year-old football game. Mate, I paid I can't really talk on that, but I paid £98 for a 30-year-old football game from CEX. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, Ed, I'll have a look. I just don't remember that name at all. But I mean, it was like 30 years. Oh, fucking hell, damage again. It was like 30 years ago. My brain's not what it once was. But I'll have a look at the Games Master episode. All I remember is it was season 6, and I'm pretty sure it was a fighting game. My dad, I should probably get him on my videos, but he will know more because he got pissed with Dominic Diamond. That's the guy who the host, right? He got pissed up with him after the filming. That's all they did. They were sat in pub getting drunk for hours, and I remember being sat in the pub, in a smoky pub as a kid in the 90s, and Dominic Diamond, who I thought was an absolute bellend, by the way, but by all accounts he's a decent guy these days. He's just telling the truth. Honestly, Parky, I mean, I know sometimes my opinions on how I feel about certain aspects can come across a little bit off to some folk, but yeah, I just think the whole filming at car boots and charity things, it's one of those things that you can get away with it now, but you ain't getting away with it in a year or two time. Do you know what I mean? It's never gonna last forever. Right, I need to go left here. Yeah, it's never gonna last forever. It's one of those. Is the word flash in a pan? I don't know what the right wording is for it, but yeah, the more, like I say, the more people do it, the more you're gonna get savvy, and then the less you're gonna go to a car boot and find decent shit. I mean, car boots and charity shops, they're not what they used to be anymore anyway. I mean, I remember walking into charity shops years ago and finding fucking games for all sorts of shit, finding consoles, fucking all sorts. Now you go into them and it's just tat. And that's how car boots are going to get as well, unfortunately, because people are going to just sell all their tech or games stuff or anything that's got any sort of value for quick cash. Like, you can walk into CEX with your PlayStation and get quick cash, right? You're gonna do it. Like Nintendo Wii's, they've gone up in value again now. Shit, you could buy a Nintendo Wii for like a £5 a year ago. I have like CEX now selling them for 50 quid. So obviously more people are gonna just go, oh, CEX will give me 30 quid for it. I'll take it there. Can you go for the trophies? Not always, Ducky. It depends on the game. Like, I'll be honest, I'm gonna platinum this game because I've fucking binned it, and no, I'm not binning it. Oh god, I think I've screwed myself here. Yes, I do go for trophies on some games, not all though, only some. It just mostly depends on the game and if getting the trophies, whether it ruins the experience or not. If it ruins the experience, then I won't do it. Right, I've saved it. Can I get back onto the road? Oh god, I've missed another comment there. Hang on. Car boots are full of police these days, grabbing stolen gear from themselves. Yeah, the thing is another reason I don't like car boots now is there's a lot of thieves at them as well. That'll just steal shit off your table. What happened to the high trust society that we used to live in, eh? Most charity shops have eBay. Yes, they do, mate. I noticed that too. Can I winch out at all here? Away from the platinum. Oh, nice. I've got the platinum on the PS5 version of this. I did that God knows how long ago, but yeah, I've got the PS5 version of this. I've got like 2,000 hours in the PS5 version, Ducky. But yeah, I've now got it on the PS4 and I just want to do it again. I enjoyed this game and I want to play it again. So I'm going for 2 platinums in Snowrunner. Why not? Yeah, they do. There was a PS2 and even 15 quid. I was tempted. Oh, 15 quid for a PS2. Oh yeah, I mean, shit, CEX give, they sell them for like a PS2 for like fucking 100 quid now. It's crazy. Goliath and the one in Russia with the P12. The one in Russia with the P12 is easy, just do logs. But with login, just put 3 in back of a flatbed trailer, the one with the sides on it. Put 3, because when you put 3 in a log trailer and you pack it, it becomes a full sack. So just put a P12 on where you need to drop it, empty P12, put it where you need to drop it, and take a good truck with the trailer with like 12 logs in the back, and then when you put 3 in the back of the truck and you pack it, it makes a full set. And the Goliath one, I think, is that the one where you have to crash the truck, I believe. Even rob charity shops too. Who the bloody hell steals from charity shops? Stealing from charity is like low shit, isn't it? Missed growth. Start again. No, you've not missed them, mate. I think unless you completed every single mission, including the logging missions, then yeah, you've probably missed it. But it's not. Don't fret it, mate. You can. I think you can reset the missions or the tasks at the very least. Goliath is lifting the semi-trailer. Yeah, that's just the special semi-trailer, innit? Like you can start a whole new game and do it with the fuel one that's near where the garage is, and that's one I remember doing it on. Right, fuel tanker, fill up the truck. Let's go. Let's go. We've got what we need. Right. Concentrate. We're going that way. No, we're not going that way. We're going. We need to turn around and go that way. And go that way. Or shall I just go ahead and go round to save myself the trauma of turning round? We're going to go the long way to save myself the trauma. I know it might sound a bit daft, but I want to finish this mission this week. I mean, I've only just looked at the time, by the way. It's like 12:30. I will probably finish this mission and this will be me done for today. I am up in the morning for work. I'm at 6:45, I'll be up. But I'm a trooper. I can sleep. I can sleep when I'm dead, basically. We're gonna go for it, aren't we? I mean, that's the thing with me playing this game. I'm totally honest. Time just goes. I enjoyed this game so much that I don't feel like I've been sat here for 3.5 hours at all. I enjoy playing this game. It's one of my most favourite games of all time, to be honest. This is up there with Future Cop LAPD for me. Oh, fucking hell, that took me by surprise. I mean, there's 30 of you watching me drive trucks at gone midnight. I appreciate it, don't get me wrong. Keep going and turn there. Time goes nowhere. I played 2 nights ago, checked out twice. Oh, I am the 6. 10 minutes late, that's it, mate. Honestly, time flies on this game. I think it's down to just the way it's structured, right? Like, the missions can take a long time to complete and to play. So you just you're focusing on what you're doing. I don't know, I've got really into liking streaming lately. I never used to stream. I always found it weird talking to a camera, but I'm getting a bit better at it, so I enjoy the streaming aspect as well. And yeah, it's just time's gone. I mean, I only started playing this like what, 2 days ago, and I think this is my 6th stream in 2 days, which is not bad, really. Yeah, I enjoyed watching you play, mate. Great. 3-4 days watching it. Yeah, man. My aim is to try and play the game only on streams, so you can not just see me get all the trucks in the game, but also all of the trophies in the game. I'm going to try and 100% the game and platinum it while streaming it at the same time. That's my aim. It's a very different game effect. Kev, it is, mate. I can't express enough. I mean, I've mentioned it a few times to people, and I've even recommended it to plenty of people. You should, anybody who's not played this, just get it. There's no stress in this game at all. You're just controlling big heavy trucks with big loads on dirt roads. It's a chill as hell game, and I love it for that. Oh, it's further up here, isn't it? Wish you mate first time watching. And I play too. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty approachable with talking as well. I'm not full of shit, and I won't try and peck people's heads about it. Yeah, I'm quite approachable in that sense. But yeah, I love this game. It's a shame it's classed as a AA game, because I genuinely think if this had the developers of this had a bigger budget, this would have even more content than it already bloody does. I mean, what is it, 17 DLC packs this game's got, something crazy, if not more. It's such a good game, this. Need a new one. Get it. Expeditions I didn't like, although I did platinum it. I just didn't like it as much as this. Roadcraft was underbaked, let's just say. It's a tough negotiations task in it I need to do it. Yeah, Roadcraft wasn't very good. Mudrunner is good though, the one that came out before this. Granted, it's very basic compared to Snowrunner, but yeah, Mudrunner's still a good game for sure. But this game, fucking fantastic. I love this game. I cannot speak highly enough. Right, let's reactivate that quest I was doing and get on with finishing said quest. Was it Husky? Was it? No. Dyson. There it is. Right, we're going to finish this mission now. We're going to collect this load and drop it off. We're good to go. Kev, get it, mate. It's cheap. If you're a physical collector like me, aren't you, Kev? So, I mean, shit, you can get it from CEX for 25 for the PS5 version and 20 for the PS4 version. You can probably get it cheaper on eBay though, or Vinted. I think I saw a copy for on Vinted for like 15 quid. So depending if you use Vinted or not. But yeah, just get yourself a copy, man, and get on it. It's fucking great. Yeah, Roadcraft bored me as well, Ducky. It was, I think what bored me the most is when you're building the roads. It's quite fun at first, but then when you're filling your truck with sand, driving forever, dumping your sand, going back to where you got your sand from, that aspect was very tedious. There was no variety in that. So yeah, Roadcraft underbaked is probably the good way of saying it. It's free on PS Plus, Mudrunner. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Mudrunner's free on PS Plus. But it's just Mudrunner's. I don't know. It's got better physics on Mudrunner, but there's just not as much to do on Mudrunner. It's just moving logs basically. Graphics on Mudrunner were terrible. I gave it 5 minutes a few years ago. I need to go back. Go back to it and give it a bit of time. Honestly, it is really good, the Mudrunner game. It's just yeah, the graphics are not as good because obviously the budget they had wasn't as high as it is now, for example. But yeah, it's the physics are actually better in Mudrunner than they are in Snowrunner. But the graphics are really good in this by all I'm saying. Or sufficient enough for me anyway. It's like I don't need a PS6. These graphics, there's nothing wrong with these graphics, man. At all. I mean, look, the detail's all there. I mean, look at this. Mud on side of the truck and everything. Look today, 20 quid PS4, 28 PS5. Parky, is that on CEX? Because if that's on CEX, the PS5 version's gone up by 3 quid since yesterday then. But still good prices though for the amount of hours you get. If you were to want to complete this game 100%, it's going to take you at least 100 hours, right?
and the DLC is always on sale, and even the DLC maps can add like an extra 100 hours. Definitely worth every penny. Which is when, yeah, no worries, Kev. Honestly, if you do get it, Kev, if you've got PlayStation Plus to play online, and do these missions together, man. I'd love to play a 4-player, because you can have up to 4-player co-op on the map working together. I'd love to play a 4-player co-op game. I think that'd be quite fun to do, if I'm honest. I hate the logging on this. It's horrible. Worst part of the game. Yeah, the logging is difficult, but Ducky, if you use the little logging cheat that I mentioned before, you can make logging an absolute breeze. I'm not even kidding. It's a breeze. It's probably the easiest objective to do if you do that little bit. Snowrunner on Switch too. Yeah, Parky, don't bother getting it on Switch, mate. It runs like 3 frames a second, and it looks like you're playing Minecraft on Switch. It's terrible. It might be better playing the Switch 1 version on the Switch 2, but you ain't getting this detail or frame rate on the Switch version. 25 CX today. I was in there today. Yeah. I mean, you can probably, like I say, you can probably get this cheaper on eBay or Vinted or something. But just grab a copy for sure. I'm up for the call. Yes, Ducky. Have you got it on PS4 or PS5? I'm always up for the online co-op on this. Fucking love it. Yeah, 25 in CX. Switch version was 28 quid for the most. See, this is another thing I don't like about Nintendo systems, right? Is the Switch version of Snowrunner is the worst way to play it, right? If you're going to play this game, the worst way to play it is with the Switch, and it's the most expensive way to play it as well. It makes no sense to me, right? Got a Switch. Yeah, I've got the Switch that I got recently, and that's for the kids. In all honesty, I had a little go of Mario Odyssey. I'm not a fan. I don't know. Platformer, cutesy platformers are not really my thing anymore. And Mario, I just don't get the hype with Mario. And my eldest has been playing Animal Crossing. I don't get that at all, but she seems to love it, so I'll let her go with it. Both, mate. Well, you got PS3 and PS3, PS5 and PS4 version of this, mate. Is that what you're saying, Ducky? I got a little. I'm up for co-op here, but I'm a little confused now. But yeah, I'm always up for co-op on this. I mean, Jesus, I play it a lot. Yeah. Yeah, you've got it on PS4 and 5. Right. I get you. Yeah, man, I mean, I'm up for co-op whenever. If you want to add me on PlayStation, I think my name's in the stream title or in the stream comment somewhere. My PlayStation ID's on there. Just add me. I'll accept it. And there we go. Cargo is delivered. Boom. Nice wedge of cash. And with that, folks, I will say thank you very, very much for tuning in to watch me. It is late, it's 1:15. I've got work in the morning, and I'm going to knock it on the head now because I want to get some sleep. Yeah, man, add me, Ducky. Yeah, go for it. It's 2 services. Yeah, a lot of games are on PS5 now because Switch. Oh, as I'd like an exclusivity for a little while, and now, yeah, more are coming on PS5. Good night, mate. Yeah, good night, Ed. Thank you for tuning in, guys. But yeah, anyone, if you want to add me on PlayStation, my name is somewhere in this stream bit. I'll be on again tomorrow afternoon for some more. I'll be continuing right from where this truck is parked right now. In fact, I will even turn the engine off, and I will continue from this very spot tomorrow. And yeah, we'll do some more trucking. But for now, I'm off to bed. Thank you very much for watching.